I got to just mention one thing real quick before the show ends. I saw a picture of a guy on the internet yesterday. It was the greatest thing I ever saw. He shaved his facial hair into the Batman logo, and it's crazy. And if Ronnie would do this, I would think it would be the greatest thing, because he's got that crazy facial hair, too, but his facial hair is just this big bush.
Right, it's not anything special.
I think it's kind of sexy. You look like some gigolo from the 80s.
I put shit on my face. That's it. Ready for tomorrow. Hey, go and fuck yourself. Don't even start with me already. Alright? Stupid motherfucker. It matches your head now. Dark brown.
Thinking of backing out?
Too late now. This fucking guy needs to dye my shit and everything here.
Alright, I'll ask him.
Yeah. We'll start the trial.
It looks good.
Get out of here.
Oh, hey, I got to interrupt whatever dumb stuff we're talking about, because something big is happening right now.
What's that?
Ronnie, the limo driver, has been in with the hair cutting guy, Mike the barber.
Uh-oh.
And I saw his mustache this morning. He had dyed it dark brown. And Ronnie now has the Batman logo. He should have the Batman logo on his face.
They've been working on it right now.
Wow. Look how good that looks.
Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. You should keep that forever, Ronnie.
Ronnie, it's much better than your normal mustache. Holy mackerel. You're a genius, sir.
Thank you.
You're Mike the barber, right?
That's great.
That's Mike the barber.
Mike, talk into that microphone.
Thank you.
Mike the barber, tell me about this. First let me look at Ronnie.
Yeah, let's take that in.
Shit I do for you, man.
Look at that.
That is funny.
Have you ever done a Batman logo before?
I've done a few Batman logos, but never on the mustache.
Mostly on the back of the head?
Yeah.
And mostly African-American people get stuff shaved in their head, right?
No. I get all kinds.
Yeah, because white people don't have the good hair for shaving stuff into the back of their head.
But white people have been doing it lately.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Getting a lot of white customers down there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. And how long will his mustache stay like that? Probably like a week or so, right?
Yeah, about a week.
How fucking...
Wow.
Wow, Ronnie's got the Batman logo on his face.
That is great.
Can I say something? You look 50 fucking times better with the Batman logo than that other
Than
shitty...
your regular crap. Yeah.
Did you see his shitty mustache that he had?
I wouldn't call it shitty, but I think this is better for him.
Me too. It gives him like more face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the color. It's stupid.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know it was the Batman logo otherwise.
Oh, I can't wait for him to go out on the street.
I went out on the street this morning like this, before it was done.
People were staring at him just because his beard and his mustache was so like dark,
almost black.
This looks cool.
And you wanted me to do this is dark brown. You imagine if I did black?
It's about
No,
the
this
same.
is great. This is perfect.
Look at that, man. That is fucking beautiful, dude.
Don't you love it, Ronnie?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, they didn't let you see it?
They didn't let me see it.
Here, put it up on the TV. Look at that. I'll ask you all about how you get that done. And look at that. Fucking cool. That's the Batman logo. You like it, Ron?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
You look better.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Your other mustache takes up too much real estate on your face.
I don't know what that thing was.
What do you think of it, Fred?
I think it's terrific. I think you should go with the black.
He likes it brown, but it's about the same.
Yeah, but
You got to make a statement. It's good.
I don't know. It's, one side looks thinner than the other.
Ronnie, no.
That's a good shape for his face.
No,
This
you're
side.
staring at it the wrong way. Let me see. Look at me dead on. No. It's even.
Is it?
This fucking man knows what he's doing.
All right.
You're uneven.
All right.
What'd you use, a stencil, or you do it freehand?
Freehand.
He did it
Wow.
freehand.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Ronnie's a superhero. You think one side's thicker than the other?
Well, at one side he has more hair on it.
I see.
It's more porous. He has more hairs growing out of one.
Oh,
than the
it's
other.
Ronnie's fault.
Yeah, okay.
I'm half a wolf.
Of course it's my fault, Robin. It's always my fault, according to
I
you.
bring some spray when
You can spray it in? Yeah, you got to spray that area in, man. So, anyway, this is Mike the Barber. He gave Ronnie the Batman logo right on his face.
I love it. I love it.
Mike, where's your shop?
The Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yeah.
You say you charge $40 for designs on the head, $20 for facial hair. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah, that's nice. So if Ronnie wants to maintain this, it would cost him about $20 a week?
But yeah, just about.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Ronnie, you're a walking piece of art.
Yeah.
Wow. Mike says tribal designs are most popular. You once had a request to put a swastika on a guy's head, but you refused to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
right.
I was a little off.
Because what are you, like a black guy?
Nah, Dominican.
You're Dominican.
Yeah.
For a Dominican guy to do the swastika, it's almost like you're supporting a guy who wants to annihilate you.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you mean? You're not black, you're Dominican?
Dominican, yeah. Well,
What does that mean?
Well, I'm from the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Dominican-
right. But
Dominican
you're
Republic.
black, right?
He doesn't look
Oh, my
black.
God.
What are you talking
What'd
about?
you say?
He doesn't look black.
Well, he's a black guy.
Everybody who's not white looks black to Howard.
He looks he like a Spanish dude.
Spanish guy.
Right, he looks Hispanic.
Yeah, but
right.
I would think people would think you're African American.
No,
I don't think so.
not at all.
Fuck yeah.
African Caribbean.
Hell no.
Everybody.
No.
What?
He
This
doesn't-
guy?
I didn't
No.
think that when he walked in.
I
Not at
did.
all.
I said this dude's African American.
I was
No.
like, he's Hispanic. And then you listen to him, of course he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a
but you're a
Hispanic
black
accent.
Spanish guy.
Yeah, you
Right.
can, you can say that.
Oh,
Your
he's-
father's
no,
black
he's
Spanish.
not.
He's very light, Howard.
He's light
and
skinned
his
black
hair
man.
is straight.
Yeah.
Talking about, dude.
Anyway.
Why you
Whatever
insult
you
my
are.
barber for?
Howard is just terrible.
He's
What-
next. I was
no,
no,
I'm saying-
Batman back here on you.
Whatever you are, I'm saying it wouldn't go with the Nazi kind of
No,
thing, you know.
What does go with the Nazi kind of thing? Who do you ask for that?
You got to get like a super white, like Swedish dude to carve that in your head. Let's see. Mike once spent 3.5 hours working on one graffiti design for a person's head. What the hell did they have on their head?
Well, he wanted his name. He was a little kid from Long Island, so he wanted his name. He wanted a tank.
What's a tank?
Yeah, he was like
Like an army tank?
Yeah, like a military tank.
Good
So I had to-
Lord.
Yeah.
Where does he work?
He doesn't work. He was 10 years old.
Isn't that weird?
His
Because
parents work.
isn't that going to grow back in a week for me for 3.5 hours to sit there, you know?
It's what he wanted. It was his birthday.
Right. Wow.
These
man.
parents are too indulgent.
They are. The most requested thing to have carved in your head and your hair is, Robin, take a guess.
To most what?
The most requested.
to have carved in your head is the Nike swoosh.
Lightning bolt?
New York Yankees logo.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Of course we're
Well,
in New
he
York.
works right near Yankee Stadium, right?
Right, he's in the Bronx, right?
Mike's 35 years old. He's dating.
Well,
Who
you
are you
look
dating?
young for your age.
Dated my girlfriend, Nancy.
Oh, Nancy?
Yeah.
She a Hollywood actress or something that we might know?
No.
Could you carve the first chapter of my book, Private Parts, into my head? I would like that.
The whole first chapter?
Yeah, people just want to just read it.
Just read the back of your head.
Yeah. And what about Nancy? Is she black or Dominican?
We're not Romanian.
Romanian.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
See, Howard, just, what difference does it make?
I don't know, but hey, beautiful.
You gotta keep the thing going about racial tags.
Mike the Barber, you are one talented dude. Look
you,
at that
thank you.
thing, man. Freehand, he did that. The Batman logo. Now my security guard is he's like Batman.
He's he's putting out
Yeah, I'm
the
a
Batman
superhero.
signal.
Yeah, he's a superhero. Wow.
I think you ought to keep this, Ronnie, really.
I do too. I think it's much nicer than his other mustache. Because his other mustache is too big, right?
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah. Now he's got like a nice
It's like he was
grooming.
growing a hedge on his face.
Yeah. And Ronnie's really embracing this whole Batman thing. This morning, he picked me up in the Batmobile.
Yeah.
That would be cool if you now started driving a Batmobile.
Yeah. I was going to be really mean, and I was going to, you know, when we told Ronnie we were going to do the Batman logo, I was just going to have you like shave a cock and balls right into his face, and then when he looked at it, he'd be cock and balls.
A cock going into his mouth.
He had enough hair for cock and balls and pubes.
Yeah, you can put the balls right here.
Nice.
Can you imagine? He looks in the mirror and he's like a cock and balls. I didn't have the heart to do that to him, though.
No, you wait for the tattoo when you do it.
Yeah. You know, well, I'm wondering if she's turned on by it as Lisa G, because she's like so into
She
Ronnie.
wanted to
in
kiss
love
me
with
before I did it.
She what?
She wanted to kiss me. Good luck before I did it.
Wow, she's just thinking
She's
of it.
in love with you now.
She wanted to just start like kissing you again?
She wanted to give me a good luck kiss.
What do you make of all that?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
She's in love.
In love. Do you know over the weekend she went out and bought a Yosemite Sam blow-up doll?
No.
To pretend that she's with Ronnie? I say. Wow. Yeah, Lisa G spent the weekend pulling mustache hairs out of her throat. And she had like, she couldn't get the smell of Mambo off her for like 2 days.
That's good.
Yeah, she's so into
It's a
Ronnie.
good thing.
She's already writing her next book, Sex Lies and Ronnie's Cock.
Yeah, I got a copy of her book, and all I could think was, wow, she was making out with Ronnie.
Yeah, that's all you can think about. Ronnie and I were in Vegas together. Ronnie got he got all fucked up in Vegas. What was wrong with you? Like you were having
My sinuses, man.
Listen to 'em.
They almost exploded.
Yeah, it's so dry in Vegas. It was 106 degrees. You put your foot down like by the pool, and it was like burnt
was
hamburger.
horrible.
Like you couldn't put your foot down on the
You
pavement.
couldn't have bare feet.
You couldn't breathe.
And when we left, it was 111 degrees.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's crazy, and it's so hot. Like, my wife and I got to go to dinner the first night, and we were going to sit outside because I love the heat.
Yeah, you lasted about 30 seconds
30
outside.
seconds, I couldn't breathe.
You don't love the heat that much.
Not that
It was
much.
horrible.
Oh, my God. And then it dawned on me, we're in a desert. You're not supposed to be in a desert. No man lives in a desert.
That's right. You're supposed to stay undercover. Why do you think the Arabs run around like that?
There's a lot of men living in that desert.
I'll tell you what, I was like, there's no water in the desert. I don't even know how to get water in there.
You know what? That's what you should have done. You should have been in one of those white things with a band around your head.
Well, you wanna
so
know
you
something?
could stay at the pool.
I'm telling you got to be so careful in the sun. I was so covered up. I was like freaking out. I went out to the pool. We had, when we first got there, the day we traveled, I ran out to the pool.
The only day of free time.
The only day of free time, and I went out there and like you know who was there? Dina Myers. Remember her from Starship Trooper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had her on the show years ago. She was out there in a bikini. It was fun to look at her, and she was with her husband and stuff. And I was there, and I just ran like a bitch right into this little tented area because I didn't want to get any sun on me, man. It's so fucking hot.
It's intense, right?
Yeah. You get cancer within 5 minutes out there.
It was brutal.
How do people live in 111 degrees?
And Ronnie said he had blood coming out of. Didn't you have blood coming out of your
No,
nose?
Joe was coughing up blood.
Oh my God! Because it's so dry.
Dry, yeah. They call it Vegas throat.
Well, my nose was like so dry that like you feel like you have boogers in there, and then you blow them, and nothing comes out.
Yeah, it's like
It's
cement.
dust.
It's like dust.
Cement.
Cement.
It's like cement.
Well, they do have dust storms and stuff out there.
It was fun.
And then you drink so much water, you get up like 7 times a night to pee.
Right.
Bad part.
Although Ronnie told me a lot of it was just squirting. It wasn't pee.
Exactly.
It wasn't urine.
I
Something
got thirsty and I squirted on myself.
He would have had a nice drink.
I need a drink.
I was squirting.
Yeah.
This is squirting. This is not pee.
That's right. It's not.
Mike the Barber,
This
Ronnie
is
says
free
that
cum.
you
Does your girlfriend squirt, man?
What?
I can make her.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she does.
She does?
See? No,
You think it's pee?
that's not pee, right? Tell him.
Nah, I don't think it's pee.
Right. All right.
Do
Well,
you take a nice drink?
Take a nice drink, man. He does. Look at him.
How you get the
He's all
mustache?
happy.
Well, anyway, Ronnie, you look great with your Batman. What do you think of it, Will? Isn't it nice? Ronnie's Batman.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic, right?
Right.
What do you think of it?
He almost looks less of an asshole than normal.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're such a nice guy, Will.
He looks good. Well, Ronnie's got the Batman logo, and I got to admit, I'm a little jealous. Look at that.
Well, you could do it.
Nah, I don't have enough hair like you.
Well, grow
You don't
it.
have all that?
I don't have. It's not thick like yours.
We got some spray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, chromosome spray.
And maybe I'll have you spray the Batman
Larry
logo.
King
We could do
spray.
that.
I like it on my face.
Yeah, exactly.
Larry King used
spray.
it on his fucking head.
Right.
Chromosome spray.
Well,
Chromosome.
anyway, congratulations to Ronnie.
chromatone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike the barber, thank you. Give the address of your place. People can go get the Batman logo.
Oh,
on
no,
there.
it's 1139 Teller Avenue in the Bronx.
Teller Avenue?
Teller, yes.
What's the name of the joint, man?
Sharp Styles.
There you go.
Chop style?
Sharp Style.
Sharp.
style.
Yeah.
All right. You give a regular haircut there, too?
Yeah, regular haircuts, we do everything.
What do you think I
Shades.
should do with my hair? You like it, or you think I should cut it?
No, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
With that long hair like Samson?
Yeah, it's pretty short. You had it longer before, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good cut right there.
You think I should get like one of them short haircuts, like what you got?
Nah,
No.
not for you.
Okay.
You come in for a hot shave, we do that.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking
The
love
lather and
The
all
lather,
that.
yeah, hot lather.
that. I love that. Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
All right. Good meeting you.
Thank you.
Ronnie, congrats.
Thanks, man.
Look at fucking Ronnie. You got to get
Ronnie, now I want to see you all the time.
Are you going to put a picture of him on howardstern.com? On the new and improved howardstern.com?
I also got I got the video of the
Dyeing it?
process.
Good.
The dyeing and everything.
I'll put that on Howard
Stephanie
TV.
shot it last night while we were doing it in the bathroom.
Tell Stephanie to give the video to Howard TV.
I gave it to him already.
Oh, good. Okay.
Already
we'll
gave
put
him the
that
camera.
on. Big Howard TV special, the making of the Batman logo on Ronnie's face.
Maintain that, Ronnie.
Ronnie's a stud. For those of you who weren't with us at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
Ronnie got shaved the Batman logo into his mustache, and it's fantastic. What's the reaction been out there, Ronnie? Real quick update. Wow, it looks 10 times better. I love the Batman logo. What's going on with it? Is anybody saying anything?
Yeah, everybody was saying it.
Do they like it?
Yeah, they say it looks. First of all, they say it looks neat,
Yes, that's it. I feel your old mustache used to drag you down.
and Seth Rogen's guys got a big kick out of it.
They loved it, right?
Yeah, they thought it was cool.
Yeah, I was. He must have
People
freaked
around
out.
the building.
Because he was high. Did he realize what it was?
Yeah.
Like, do you have to tell him it's the Batman logo?
no,
or
he's.
Did she walk up and he goes, "Oh man, that's the Batman logo"?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
What do you mean a little
His
bit?
guys noticed it more than he did.
Like they go, "Whoa, that's the
Yeah.
Batman logo."
Yeah, they noticed.
He thought it was cool, right?
Yeah, he thought it was cool.
Yeah.
He goes,
Ronnie's the coolest.
He goes, that's what goes on around here. I go, yep, that's what goes on around here.
Tell him it was almost dick and balls.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right.
I don't think so.
Dude, I think you have a cold.
No, man, it's my sinuses. I feel fine.
He got all fucked up in Las Vegas.
You guys can't take changes in environment.
Well, you know, it's dry as can
It was
be.
horrible.
You're supposed to
I
drink
mean, I go to
a
Vegas
ton
all
of
the time.
water, but it wasn't in the summer.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
summer,
I've
it's
been there
brutal.
when it's. I've been there when it was 118.
My
It
lips,
didn't do this or did?
It didn't.
my lips were so dry this time. They had to keep putting like
Chapstick and
chapstick on me, and
Yeah.
I was drinking so much water. I got up and pissed like 50 times a
During the
night.
night. Yeah, during the night too.
Yeah, pee, not squirting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Pee.
Pee,
Pee.
pee,
Pee.
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 Right,
Yeah, pee. Not squirting.
right.
Squirting's different.
But anyway,
You don't want a nice drink of the pee.
Yeah.
So Seth Rogen's guys thought that was cool, huh?
Yeah, they thought it was cool.
Yeah. All right, man.
Wendy Williams' husband thought it was cool.
He loved it.
Because he was looking at the thing outside, you know, the stand up of me,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and he goes, "That's you." I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "I like this better."
Yeah, yeah. It looks good.
Everybody likes it, Ronnie.
I'll bet your girlfriend likes it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at that. It's the Batman logo.
know,
It's the
man.
coolest fucking thing.
Fred thinks it's cool.
I think it's great.
Yeah, it's much better. Jesus, that's crazy. You think you're going to maintain it, or
I don't know. I might
You
go
ought
home
to.
and cut the whole thing off tonight.
No,
No!
no, you don't.
No, you don't.
What are you crazy?
No, you don't. Listen to you.
You got to shave off the Batman logo after we
Are
get,
you kidding?
at least
All right,
keep it for a couple of
All
days.
right, I'll keep.
Better off shaving your head.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, please
Don't
shave
do
it.
that, Ronnie.
All right.
Why you feel self-conscious?
Yeah, I feel weird.
Well,
it's-
get
first of all-
used to it.
No, 'cause
why would
it's
you
so-
feel
first
weird?
of-
You got the Batman
no,
logo
no.
on your
I don't
face.
care about the Batman logo. I just feel weird because it's so dark.
Dark, yeah.
You know.
But it looks better.
All right.
Makes you look youthful.
Yeah, it looks better. She's probably laughing up her sleeve over there going, yeah, it looks better. Yeah, keep it. You look like an asshole. Yeah, keep
I got to
it.
say, that guy did a great job on it.
He did.
Wow. What do you charge us for that, Gary?
Uh-oh. Nobody's answering.
What's like $40? Yeah, he must be busy.
Broke the bank. He doesn't want to tell you.
Yeah, that's our whole budget for the week. Ronnie's mustache. He's going to go shave it off. Yeah. How much? 40? Yeah, thanks. $40. It's worth every penny. You're not even that into Batman, are you?
No, I love Batman.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Be proud, man. Don't be self-conscious.
Batman, Superman, and the Lone Ranger's coming out, too. Did you see that?
Lone Ranger looks
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah, the Lone Ranger.
Maybe we could shave your eyebrows into that mask he wears. Like Ronnie's an older guy with a big Batman logo on his face.
Great.
Idiot.
Wait till kids see that. They're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
They'll
gonna
love you.
Hey, there's Batman.
Yeah, I got to walk around with a cape now.
No, you don't need that. You got the logo right on your face. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll get to the news.
Mike,
Yeah.
first off, nice job.
Thank you, thank you.
Secondly, where can Ronnie go from here? I mean, what's the next step for a Batman mustache? Does he have to start over?
If you want to start over or if you're going to keep it, I think he's just kind of liking it.
But there's nothing you can adapt to a Batman. I mean, once you're in the Batman mode.
Let me see. I mean, if you
Here
let
he
something
is.
grow in, yeah.
Ron, we're
Yeah.
just saying, where do you go from here?
What do you mean, where do I go? I go to work.
Not in a literal sense, with your, with your mustache. Like, where can you go? Like, you have to start over.
Wonder
with
Woman's
it.
vagina is next. Right here.
Mr. Munn,
Yeah.
are you reconsidering your previous idea of,
Shaving it off?
yeah, since the boss man likes it so much?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Why not just dye it a little bit lighter?
I got to wait for it to grow out, dude. I can't just dye it lighter now.
Throw some just for Batman in there.
No, but if you put something lighter on, it's not going to do anything.
There's a method to your madness.
I should have got like a rinse thing that washes right out.
A ton of people have told me it's like their best album. Check out
What?
blacksmith.com, which is the
JD, you're a big Ronnie Munn fan in general.
hates me.
and the world tour
Not true at all. Do you like this
this summer.
facial hair pattern better than the old one?
I do. Album 13 is out tomorrow.
Why don't you do something now?
Best Buy or Best
Why would I
Buy.
do
Why not?
Because I don't really.
Do Wonder Woman's pussy right on your chin.
No.
Yeah. Grow a big bush right
I don't
here.
have the facial hair.
No.
to do
Just
that.
grow a bush right here. Right down here.
Be here tomorrow.
And cut a hole in the middle, like a slit.
With the geezer.
And then, you
8
know,
new songs in almost an
You know what I'm
hour.
saying?
Brand new Black Sabbath.
and then the pink will show through, and that's the pussy.
One of the most influential.
And you leave a little piece of hair on top. That's the little hairy clit.
Sabbath.
I'm glad you got that on camera.
13. Sorry. It's
That's a good idea, right, Greg?
I think so. I think you have a beautiful mind and a beautiful mustache right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to write some sex tips now. Leave me be.
Jimmy, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Are you going to be running for vice president with Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, a lot of this is heating up all of a sudden. Did you
Oh,
notice
yeah?
that? Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of newscasters now covering the fact that I think Jesse Ventura was out sort of doing his rounds and, on the talk show circuit. And
Right.
he's been talking about that he's really seriously going to run. And he's right now wants me to be his vice president.
Well, didn't you agree already?
No, I didn't agree. I just said I'm just going to think about it. What I love about Jesse is, like, he doesn't even, like, say it as a joke. He's just like, hey, man, I want Howard Stern because Howard Stern's a good dude, and he wants me to be vice president. He doesn't, like, he treats me seriously as his vice president, which is crazy. But I love
That's why he probably won't win.
No, he'll win. Jesse and I have discussed that 2016 is the opportune time for us because there's, like, if you notice, there's not really any good Democrats after, like maybe Hillary will run, but she'll be old, and like who's the Republican?
Nobody sort of popped up as a main contender.
Yeah, and then like on the Republican side of things, Chris Christie would be great, but those fucking maniacs in the Republican Party will never accept him as a Republican. They think he's a liberal because they're assholes. All the conservatives now are all fucking crying because their precious Tea Party got investigated by the IRS. The IRS, the IRS did something really kind of shitty. They said to the Tea Party guys who, whenever they see something like a Tea Party thing looking for tax-free, tax-exempt status, they slow down the application. And now they're all whining. Well, this has been happening to me for years.
And you're not the only one. This happens in every administration. It's happened to, just because now it happened to Tea Partiers, it's a big deal.
Oh, now they're all crying about it. But if you notice, it's happened to me twice. Once with the FCC in terms of the SiriusXM merger. That was because of me. They purposely wouldn't put it through a government agency and let the merger happen.
It had to be scrutinized to the nth degree.
Closer than any two oil companies getting scrutinized. And the other time it happened was when the FCC again decided to fine me. And in order to put pressure tactics on the people that employed me, they went ahead and delayed all of the licensing for Infinity Broadcasting, which had nothing to do with anything. They just fucked them up until they forced them to pay. It's racketeering. I said it at the time.
And this is actually what government agencies do when they want to exert power over people.
And not one of these fucking crybaby Tea Party conservative motherfuckers came forward when this was happening.
They didn't care.
And none of the liberals cared either. Fuck them both. And Jesse Ventura and I are going to clean things up.
They want to make this like it's a Democratic thing going on. No, this goes on.
No. Don't worry. When I become vice president, I'm going to use every government agency to get at all my enemies. So don't think it's stopping.
It's going to get worse, not get better.
Oh yeah.
Because your enemies list is long.
Oh, wait till you see all the radio guys who won't be able to get licenses. I'm telling you, anyone who works in terrestrial radio, they're not going to get any water for a month. It's going to delay it all. Yeah, Mike, you're on the air.
Hey now, how's it going, man? Hey, I think it's funny, like you said, that Jesse is telling everyone, I have asked Howard Stern, and he's giving it serious consideration. When are you going to let Jesse know that there's no way you're going to let the American people know about your finances or your kids' backgrounds or all that kind of shit?
Well, I told him that already. My kids' backgrounds are...
Well, if you run for office, they're going to go, you know how they do. They go through your whole family, basically.
Right.
So you're not going to expose your kids to that kind of exposure, are you?
Well, I'm not... First of all, in full disclosure, my children are actually Asian. They're secretly Asian. But,
they've changed citizenship?
Yes, that's right. But in all seriousness, I've told Jesse it would be a long shot for me to run. And you know what it is? I can't say no to anything. That sounds like really exciting to run for vice president with Jesse Ventura. So I can't even... It kills me to say no, because how funny would that be? How great would that be? Like, we'd have to be, going around the country campaigning. It would
the debates.
Oh, the debates. The vice presidential
debate. Can you imagine
debate.
the vice presidential debate?
Because I got a feeling the two of us could probably get enough, sort of action to get on all the ballots. So, they'd have to include us like they did Ross Perot. I'm pretty sure I could get enough support to get us all on, between me and Jesse Ventura, we could get on a ballot.
Yeah, you know what? But I'm thinking you're complaining about the workload of HET.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem.
That campaigning is nightmarish.
Well, if I have to fly, forget it. I'm not campaigning, and that's...
Well, you can campaign on a bus or a train, but you're there all the time.
Oh, I won't do that either. I'm just thinking I could campaign on Skype from my house. So
little town hall meetings.
I don't want to tell him yet, Mike, because I'm having too much fun with it.
Gary, Jesse Ventura is obviously taking Howard seriously. Considering a run for president in 2016. If this gets legs, if this continues, how seriously will Howard take it?
I don't know. I've been down this road before. He was almost the governor.
Right.
First of all, Howard should be the president, not the vice president. Howard just plays second fiddle to anyone. It'll probably get far, but, there are, I think it's really hard for Howard to leave this job. It's a pay cut to go be vice president.
It's true. But when things got very real in gubernatorial election, he sort of bowed out gracefully at a certain point.
Yeah, that was a pay cut too.
But this is the highest office in all of the land.
No, it's the second highest office.
Well, but he'd be right there. I mean,
one heartbeat away.
Heartbeat away from being, the head of this country, the head of the world.
It would be interesting. It would be interesting. I wonder if I could be his media director.
Do you think he would actually push it, though, or do you think he would right away decline? Do you think he would use this to his advantage in any way?
I think he would use it to his advantage for a little while.
What are the odds of Jesse Ventura actually following through on this, in your opinion?
Well, listen, we didn't think he'd run for governor, and he ran and he won, so anything can happen.
Seth Rogen's here. He's got a new movie out called This Is the End. I saw it.
Good?
Yeah, really good.
Can't wait.
Real funny movie.
I saw a preview the other day. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to see a good, funny movie.
It's a very original idea.
Thank you.
It really is.
Thanks.
I should have made a movie like that. That's funny.
You play yourself in a movie. I was actually thinking about that.
I did play
You
myself.
did make a movie like that.
Yeah. It's a fun
Everybody's
movie.
playing themselves in this movie.
Yeah.
Everyone plays themselves.
Seth plays Seth Rogen.
I do.
And he does just what Seth Rogen does. He gets high all the time.
It's pretty much true.
I saw that video of you rolling the joint.
Teaching how to roll the cross joint.
Cross joint.
Yeah.
And I was like, didn't Sony...
What's a cross joint?
Didn't Sony say to you, we want you to stop smoking so much pot and publicizing it?
You know
what's
funny is we originally made that video for Sony as part of this Facebook thing we were doing for the movie, and then they wouldn't let us release it through them. And I literally created a Facebook page just to put that video out into the world.
When I saw have you seen the video, Robin?
No. I don't even know what a cross joint is.
A cross joint are two, literally think of two joints.
Two intersecting joints.
Why is that so much better? It's like one big fat joint, and then
two
it's like
people can use it at once?
It's a gimmick. It's purely a gimmick. There's no actual application for it other than you can just smoke two joints and you get super baked.
And you're so good.
I'm pretty good at
this cross joint. Like you're a ninja.
It's like a feat of engineering. It is like an origami-ish process.
Isn't it weird? That's your thing.
That's what I'm really good at.
Have you ever analyzed why you smoke so much weed? Do you ever wonder? Because most people don't get as baked as you do.
No.
I mean, you really need to be high a lot. You're probably high now.
A little bit.
Yeah. You smoke before you do. One thing you wouldn't do.
Do you wake and bake?
I do.
You would not smoke.
I woke and boke.
You would not smoke before you did Letterman that one time because you respected Letterman so much.
I ultimately did smoke. Well, I don't know if you watched. Last time I did Letterman, he asked me straight weed questions for 15 minutes straight. And none of it was in the pre-interview. Literally none of it. It was all stuff about Barbra Streisand. And then I get on there, and it's literally fucking wall to wall. And he every time I think he's going to stop, he goes more into it. It's okay, so really walk me through the process.
Do you know why people ask you so much about weed? Because it's very refreshing to see a guy with a major career. You've got a major career. To see a guy with a major career not phony it up, not be a bullshit artist, but to come on and say, hey, I love smoking weed. And yes, Sony Pictures is saying, don't talk about smoking weed that much. And everyone's saying it to you. And you're like, fuck you, I want to smoke weed.
They don't say it that much. The cross-joint thing, I think, literally is the one step that was beyond what they were comfortable with.
But I find it very... I find it very refreshing that you're open about it because, the biggest taboo in Hollywood drugs.
Yeah.
They'll tolerate any kind of behavior, but drugs is kind of a touchy subject.
A lot of people ruin their lives with them. I think it's part of the reason.
Why do you think, like you have...
well, how did drugs get this bad rap?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why do you think
what it is?
You haven't graduated? Like, they always say marijuana is the gateway drug to everything else. But
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just the easiest drug to buy.
Right.
And if you're going to do heroin, who starts with heroin? Like, no one starts with fucking heroin.
Right.
You can't even meet a heroin dealer until you've known a bunch of weed dealers for a while. Like, you got to work your way up. So I just think that, I think it's bullshit. I think heroin guys were going to do heroin anyway.
Right.
They just had to start somewhere.
Right. So they blame marijuana.
They blame weed. Like, oh, that's the first thing I did was smoke weed. Yeah.
Do you worry about cancer of the lungs? I mean, because you don't smoke cigarettes. I know that.
No. I did eat out Catherine Zeta-Jones. No.
What? Oh, my.
I couldn't.
By the way,
I want to talk about that.
I want to go on record. Can I go on record saying something? This isn't about you, but this is my opinion.
Do it.
Michael Douglas said that he felt his throat cancer. By the way, he is a smoker too.
Yeah,
but he felt
never the cigarettes.
He felt his throat cancer was from eating out a lot of chicks because of HPV, human papillomavirus, which is the warts.
Yeah,
now,
genital warts.
Women who get genital warts generally get cancer of the pussy.
Yes, that's what it's called, if I'm not mistaken.
If you go to medical school, that's what they call it.
There's a whole wing over at some hospitals.
Welcome to the pussy cancer wing.
A lot of them get pussy cancer. And Seth, I'm going to tell you something. I happen to agree with Michael Douglas. I believe, why wouldn't it be logical that if you eat out a chick with bad pussy and you get a throat cancer? Hey, can I write a movie with you?
Yes.
It's the pussy cancer movie.
Yeah, we could just talk about pussy cancer to make a fortune.
I know.
I'm pretty childish.
It's true. I've never heard those two words together.
Yeah, but, something so horrible and something so
pussy
wonderful.
Cancer, the movie.
But seriously, I believe you could get throat cancer that way, and I think he's right.
Yeah, certainly you can. I think we've heard this before.
Right.
He was just the first person to say,
he came
I
out.
Actually got it.
He said it.
Right.
He was taking a hit for the team.
And also, I do want to say, did you watch the Liberace movie?
I'm like halfway through it, actually.
Yeah.
I want to say how much I hate it. Okay?
Why?
I didn't love it, I'll be honest.
I loved it.
I'll tell you why I didn't love it. And I was talking to my mom about this. She didn't love it either. She shared the same opinion as me.
Well, she didn't know that Liberace was gay.
Well, she did know. She just didn't. She broke the news to me.
That's the funniest part of the movie.
Crazy, yeah.
People don't know he's gay.
I didn't know. I was a kid. I was like, Mom, why can't Liberace get married?
This guy gets so much pussy. He's such a nice dresser.
Well, he'll never get cancer of the throat. I'll tell you that. But one thing about Liberace, I felt it was a hatchet job on him. I feel like,
it's from Boober's perspective.
Yeah, the guy who wrote it, you told me he's in prison.
Really?
Yeah, and he basically paints Liberace to be the worst fuck on the planet.
Yeah, he's not very redeeming in it.
And you don't learn anything really about Liberace except that he was a vampire who fed on the blood of young boys,
Right.
He surgically wanted them to look like him.
And
right.
But
why?
It was every horrible, like they don't tell you why. And that's why the movie was shit.
Have you seen Scott Thorson?
Michael Douglas was great.
The performances were amazing.
Were great.
Right.
Rob Lowe's performance is like unfucking real.
I loved Rob Lowe. Yeah.
But the movie is shit.
But wait a minute. The one thing you can say, you hang your hat on, is look at Scott Thorson today.
Yeah.
He had all that plastic surgery. He looks like Liberace.
Well, whatever.
So it worked. The moral of the story is it worked.
Why would I, if I was homosexual, or even as a heterosexual, why would I want to take a good-looking woman and turn her into something that looked like me?
Yeah, exactly. It's the weirdest. That is where it's like weird. They don't explain. It's like he seems like kind of he's a creepy gay dude a little bit, but but it's going as planned. And then he takes out the picture out of nowhere, and he's like, make him look like me.
I want him to look like me.
It made no sense.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
You didn't learn anything. It was like a cartoon.
And I didn't buy
Matt Damon is also
just done that.
wonderful.
Why would he do that?
What is that?
Why didn't Matt Damon say, like, what the fuck? Like, why do you want me to look like you?
Why did you just go along with it?
Yeah.
Let's find out why.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
no backstory.
No backstory.
Hey, the guy was living at Liberace's house.
So what?
He didn't want to get thrown out.
Please.
Come on. He could be a veterinarian. He could have been very happy.
Anyway, getting back to this video I watched of yours. which came out at the time that I guess you were promoting the movie with Barbra Streisand.
It was around. No, it was after that. It just came out a couple months ago, like 2 months ago or something like that.
By the way, before I get to that video.
Yeah.
So when you did the movie with Barbra Streisand,
yeah.
I mean, I read some crazy shit about Barbra Streisand and you. Like, you got, like, super close to Barbra Streisand.
I mean, I wouldn't say, like, we hung out. We were in a fucking car together for, like, 12 hours a day, like, for months and months and months.
But you really liked her.
I got along with her. Yeah, she was cool as shit.
She was a great director.
Yeah, and she has amazing stories. She's known, like, tons of famous people, like, from days of yore. She smoked weed with Peter Sellers. That was a crazy story she had.
Did she bring that up?
I would, like, literally sit in the car with her because I was with her all day, and I would think, like, what can I talk to her about today? Because it's going to be like we're stuck together. And I would just think of famous people from the past that I was interested in, and I would ask her if she ever met them, literally.
Are your conversations, although, do people feel compelled to talk about weed with you? Because, like, she's like, hey, guess what? I smoked weed with Peter Sellers. Like you're the weed guy.
I might be. That could have been. Not all her stories were weed stories.
But they say that
was a good one.
You got so close to Barbra Streisand when you made the movie with her.
She gave me HPV.
Yes. No, that her son literally got jealous of the closeness that you had with her.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
true.
Where did you hear that?
I read it in, I think it was the Inquirer.
In an Inquirer.
I believe it, though. and they said that. Listen to this. This is incredible. She put several stipulations in her contract before she agreed to do the movie.
I can confirm or deny these.
All right, confirm or deny.
Yeah.
She didn't want to shoot more than 45 minutes from her Malibu home.
That is true.
Okay. She would only work 4 days a week with Wednesdays off.
I think that maybe was true, yeah.
And she refused to work before 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that was also true.
Wow.
It's fucking great for me. That's like the greatest thing ever. That's like
He was looking out for you.
Someone taking the problematic hit for you.
Yeah, and you're shooting in Malibu. Now, by the way, that makes the movie more expensive because shooting in California is way
really
more
expensive. Yeah, definitely.
When you made your new movie, This Is the End.
Yes.
You shot it in
New Orleans.
Yeah, it takes place in California, so you do all your exteriors, I guess, in California.
No, we didn't do any exteriors in California. We like digitally added like the Hollywood Hills and shit in the background of shots. We added palm trees and stuff.
So where'd you go to shoot the movie?
In New Orleans. In New Orleans, yeah.
Because it's cheaper. It's a tax break to do it.
Hugely cheaper.
You get like 25% of the money back just through the tax break that New Orleans gives you.
Yeah, it basically makes like you can make like a $45 million movie for like $31 million is what we did.
That's a lot of stuff. Why in California don't they offer the same tax break?
It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know.
Because they're losing jobs there. The whole industry is moving out of there.
And it's not like the California economy is doing great. Like, they're totally fucked all the time.
So why don't they offer that same tax break?
It's super bizarre. I don't understand it either. They're just assholes, I guess.
So when you go down to New Orleans, how long did it take you to shoot that movie?
We shot in like 55 days, but I was there for like 6 months in New Orleans.
Did it take a long time to, because you directed the movie as well, did it take a long time because most of the movie was improv, that you have to keep shooting and shooting and shooting until you get something really that works?
No, that stuff doesn't take that long. It took a long because there's like action sequences. Those take a long time to film, and there's like there's green screen stuff and stuff like that. So that stuff takes a long time.
Because it's the apocalypse, you guys have monsters in the movie, and you're being chased by Satan himself.
We are.
It's crazy stuff.
It's fucking nuts. They let us do that.
It's really two different kinds of movies. It's sort of like a comedy in the old sense of like a stoner movie, like everyone's just getting high and talking and shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it breaks into like one of these big budget,
a Roland Emmerich movie.
Yeah. How'd you know how to direct a film with all those special effects, or do you not have to know how to do that? Do you bring in guys who know how to do it?
You don't have to know like how they work. You have to like plan it out. You have to know exactly how you want it to look.
Right.
So you storyboard it, you draw out all the shots, and then you have guys that do like the actual visual effects, and you have a visual effects supervisor that helps you. But it's fucking hard. Like, you spend a long time in a room talking about like how the CG dicks might flop around.
The actual script doesn't have a lot of dialogue in it. You just basically leave a space and say, hey, everybody just fuck around. And
No, we write everything out, because the studio wouldn't let us make the movie otherwise. Like, they want to know that like the story works, and like worst comes to worst, there's like a funny version of every scene. So like we write every scene just in case no one is able to come up with anything funny that day.
And so because it's a movie where you play your own life, and like everyone at James Franco's house at the party is a celebrity.
Yeah.
When Rihanna shows up and she's at the party, do you write lines for Rihanna, or does she just kind of ad-lib her shit?
We kind of, the thing she yells at 𝗦𝗁𝗲 for slapping her ass, don't touch my bumpa, bitch. I think that was written, actually. I think we actually looked up Barbadian slang for ass online. And we learned bumpa is what they call their ass in Barbados.
Were there celebrities you wanted in the film that you couldn't get? I could imagine there was a whole laundry list of people.
No, I mean, we got pretty much everybody. Right. Honestly, there were some people, like, for scheduling reasons couldn't come in, but,
hey,
like...
Howard,
yeah.
I heard that they tried to get Harry Potter, but he wasn't up for doing the joke.
Harry
Potter. What? Yeah, why couldn't you get Harry? I mean, you got that Emma Watson.
We did. Very early on, actually, before it was like an actual, like when we wrote the first draft of the script, we actually met with Daniel Radcliffe, and we said, like, we might want to include you in this. And we wrote him... We wrote his part pretty poorly. We wrote him as kind of like a soccer hooligan who was crazy and like kept on wanting to like headbutt people. And I think he just like, and it was disgusting also. Like he didn't get it. He didn't get it at all. And,
do you think he didn't do it because he has to play Daniel Radcliffe like he would have?
I think
preferred?
like the combination of him portraying himself negatively and being Daniel Radcliffe.
When you wrote the movie, you put in a lot of dick jokes and a lot of poopy shit jokes. And the shit jokes, when you tested the movie, didn't make it in, right?
No,
because
we took out the shit jokes.
Why didn't people like the shitting stuff?
People don't care for shit jokes.
Yeah, it's too messy,
It's too much for people. You got to find the line.
Right.
People will go with pee in a limited capacity.
Yeah,
they're okay with pee.
I don't want to give away too much of your film, but when you drink your own piss...
It's crazy.
Because you know, Robin, when there's an apocalypse, there's no water around.
No.
You got to start drinking your own urine.
You got to drink your own pee.
You know what you need? You need a squirter.
But Seth,
you need a woman who squirts well.
One of the guys is drinking pee out of a bottle, you know, because he's drinking his own pee. Seth just takes his dick and pisses in his own mouth.
Oh, that's funny.
When you write something like that, a scene like that, you're definitely high when you write that.
That
right?
was just that wasn't written. You know,
that was an improv.
No, that was an improv. Oh. That was what if I fucking piss in my own mouth?
But don't you have to do a special effect for that? Because we
literally use like a squeeze like ketchup bottle. I'm literally holding a ketchup bottle like right below the camera line.
Is it so fun making a movie, or is there real pressure? Because when you're doing like pissing in your own mouth and doing shit jokes and everything, and smoking weed,
you
through
really
a whole movie,
want that to work. Right?
I mean, is it real pressure, or is it like this is just stupid?
It's actually making the movie is fun, and you are just like, this is stupid, and like as long as you're on schedule, like then it's not bad at all. Like the stuff before you get to make the movie and the stuff after you get to make the movie, it's like making movies is like sandwiched in horrendous bullshit. But the actual like movie making part
is fun.
Is really fun and enjoyable. And it's kind of like what I assume this is like the more fun you're having, the better the show is in general.
But does an executive come on set and see you pissing and shitting? And
they don't come to set, literally.
They don't.
No, especially when you're in New Orleans. They're not going to fly to
Nobody
fucking
visits down and says, oh, this guy's out of control. He's pissing in his own mouth.
They're eating shit. They're eating their own poop. No, they like that.
Well, they look at the dailies, the rushes.
They do look at the dailies. Yeah.
And when they looked at the dailies, were they critical at all? Because I can imagine like they wouldn't get it at first, because it is kind of a crazy movie.
But by the time you're filming, all that's taken care of. Like leading up to the filming, there was a lot of conversations. They were very.
Is it R-rated? It's got to be R-rated.
Oh, it's super R-rated. I don't think they're pissing in their own faces in PG-13 films.
You know what? It's weird. The kids will find a way to get into it, won't they? Because
they will.
Because like
they'll probably buy tickets for Superman and then sneak in.
Yeah, because Gary's kids watched it, and you know they had a whole bunch of friends over, and they were cracking up. They thought it was just the greatest thing they had ever seen.
Yeah, the teenagers love it.
Yeah, the teens.
the teens.
They do love it.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? Are you their hero because you openly smoke weed? I mean, do you think it's as simple as that? They all want to live vicariously through you. That you're just like this stoner who made it in Hollywood. Is that the secret to your success?
I think also, like, now that I'm a little older, and I just made a movie with some kids who are in like their early 20s, and And it makes me feel old, but it's like they literally did grow up watching our movies. Like Superbad came out when they were like 12 or 13 years old, and like 40-Year-Old Virgin's like an old comedy to them. So I think what it is also is like if you're 20, you like grew up watching our stupid comedies.
What is going on with Jonah Hill? He was supposed to be here with you today.
I know.
Jonah was supposed to be here today, and he issued a statement that now he is a serious actor.
You got the statement. Good.
Yeah. And that he no longer wants to make fun of himself. What the fuck is going on with this guy?
I know Jonah. I know. I think he got caught on a bad day. I did press with him just literally 2 days ago. He took himself very not seriously.
Right.
Yeah, because this got to be a joke, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think doing press is weird. Sometimes you get caught in a bad moment, you know, and they talk to you for a long time. But
they wear you down.
They wear you down. It's an endurance
stupid
thing, and literally until you say something stupid.
Did he send you the statement as well to let you know that he is no longer...
He sent me an apology that he's like, you're going to read an article where I said some stuff that I probably should
But he's not here, so what happened?
He's in L.A. doing press for the movie.
No, he's doing press. He couldn't actually make it in.
Yeah, no, he's actually, I think he's doing
although Jonah did not drink his own pee in the movie.
He did not drink his own pee in the film.
Yeah. But
he's serious.
Yeah, but he's a serious actor.
Franco drank his own
Is the real-life relationship between you and James Franco the way we see it in the movie, in the sense that Franco, like, sucks your dick, like, he just fucking worships you and, like, constantly sucks up to you?
Not really, but I will. No, we're friends. It's mutual. I suck his dick as well. It's fantastic.
No, but you know what I mean by that. Franco in the movie is portrayed as an actor who only has eyes for you because you can somehow...
You can give him roles.
Right, yeah.
Well, it's funny because in the movie, that was his idea, I should say. Like, we originally wrote it that he was like just this kind of artsy, fartsy guy who's like sexually ambiguous, which is what most people perceive him as.
Right.
And so he came up with the idea. He was like, I think it needs more. It should be more. It should be more than just that. So what if I'm like in love with you and your character and I'm obsessed with you, which is a weird idea. I couldn't come up with that. It would be a weird thing for me to pitch him.
Right.
So he pitched it to me, and we were like, yeah, that could work.
Yeah, made it interesting.
Yeah, and then there's actually... So there's a scene. So he heard that in the movie we wanted his house to be covered in paintings and shit like that.
Right.
So he actually offered to fly to New Orleans and paint all the paintings in his house. And he didn't paint all of them, but he painted like a ton of them. And when I showed up to see what he was painting, he actually painted my name in gigantic letters. And he showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh wow, cool." And he's like, "It's not weird, is it? That's not creepy." And I was like, "No, I don't think it is." And we literally put it in the movie, pretty much exactly how that happened.
Where do you and your writing partner Evan come up with the idea that you're going to play yourselves and that all you guys are shallow Hollywood guys who then in the apocalypse have to face the fact that you're shallow Hollywood guys? Where do you come up with it? You got to be getting high, right? It's all contingent about, because this is a movie for stoners. It really is.
I think if you're not a stoner, you'll probably like it as well, to some degree.
Yeah, you're not a stoner.
Well, you know what? I was like, I should probably get high when I watch.
That's the sign of a good comedy, I think, if it makes you want to smoke weed. We smoke weed while we write, for sure, as we kick around ideas.
So let me get an idea, going back to this video you made. This literally is the most complicated joint. I am terrible at rolling joints. I don't get that much practice. But you instruct people on how to make this special kind of joint.
Yeah, cross joint.
The cross joint, there it is.
There it is.
And you actually...
I should say, I was stoned off my fucking face when I made that video. Because really I was barely able to do it. It was 4:30 in the morning, too.
Did you get high before you made the video?
Yeah, we were like, we were filming all night somewhere. I wasn't acting, but yeah, it was ridiculous.
Hi there, this is Seth Rogen, and this is how you roll a cross joint. I should disclaim that it's 4 in the morning right now, and that's when I'm doing this, so that's just what's happening. Here's what you need. Weed, a grinder, 1 small piece of cardboard, and 2 rolling papers, 1 big one and 1 slightly smaller one. You start with rolling 1 really big fat joint. This is going to be the main section of your cross joint. It's got to be thick enough that you can fit another joint through it. There you go. Boom. Now what you're going to do is roll another smaller joint. The next thing you need which is a sewing needle. You poke a hole around 3/4 of the way through your cross joint. Dink! Now what you do, you just kind of work the hole. Work the hole. Now you don't have to make it all the way through, but when it's close enough, you can kind of start to shove the other joint through. And look, the end is poking out right there. You don't want to do it too fast. Now here's the part that you can't forget. You have to poke a second hole through the joint that is being crossed through, so you can suck through this joint and access the weed at the top of the main joint. Are you with me? Now, what you might want to do is take extra rolling paper or two and cut off just the glues and use them to kind of wrap around just to make sure it's airtight. Now, you take your piece of cardboard and you roll it up, you stick it in the butt end of your joint, and that is how you roll a cross joint. It worked. Cross joints, I did it. And now you can too.
And when Sony says to you, please don't make this video, please stop talking so much about pot, does that make you even want to do more videos about pot and angrier with them? You know what I mean? Does it make you even more defiant?
No, they actually don't. Like, the Sony people, like, they literally say, like, legally is where they would have problems running into this stuff. They actually don't care. Like, they've made a lot of money off of our weed smoking habits over the years.
Really?
So they don't care. I've never gotten like a call from someone at like Sony and like an exec. We did get kicked off the Sony lot for smoking weed, though.
What do you mean? While you were there in a meeting?
While we were editing the movie, basically.
And you guys smoke while you edit, right?
We smoked. Well, we had offices next door to where our editing rooms was, and we would smoke weed. And actually, I think Will Smith's office was above ours, and they would call and complain all the time that we were smoking weed and we literally were like, how long? Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to kick us off the lot? And then eventually, like, the phone calls we got came from like higher and higher up the food chain until we got a call from like the legal human resources department that were like, you guys really can't fucking smoke weed in there anymore. And then we had to leave. We left.
So they said, look, they evicted you in a sense.
They essentially evicted
and you
us
went to a more weed friendly studio.
It actually like correlated pretty much with the end of our editing time, so we kind of wrote it into the ground.
Wow.
And then we have offices. We have our own offices that we can do whatever we want.
Do you suspect that Will Smith called Human Resources and said, look,
I don't know if he himself did, but I suspect someone at
wow.
I don't know what they're called, but I suspect someone over there did. Yeah, I think someone did.
That's a low blow.
A little bit of a low blow.
Because is there supposed to be camaraderie between Hollywood celebrities? You're not supposed to call someone.
Well, Howard, if let's say it was cigarette smoke, and
that's
you
true.
smelled it,
that is different. I would call a complaint.
Right.
Yeah,
is it unprofessional? When you shot the movie, were you high for the movie?
Not that often.
Right.
Honestly,
not that often.
I got high during one of the scenes in my movie.
You try. Honestly, it's hard to direct a movie when you're really high.
All right, but when
it's just a lot of people coming at you with questions, and it can be very overwhelming.
So there are times where you actually have to.
It was actually, I think, directing. Yeah, the movie was one of the first times in a long time where I was like,
do you think you have a problem?
Probably.
Yeah. Have you ever analyzed why you get high so much? I mean, have you ever tried to figure it out? I mean, there's got to be something that you need to sort of relax about, or that's troubling you.
I think my job is like, for someone who inherently doesn't want to do much. Like, I have a pretty stressful job. I deal with large amounts of money that I'm in charge of, and there's a lot of public pressure to perform well, and there's a lot of humiliation that is on the line. That's probably why.
Talk about the humiliation, if you will.
Yeah, so I'd love to.
In other words, here you are, a young guy. This is the first movie you directed, right?
Yeah.
And big budget. I mean, it looked like you had a lot of money put into
$31 million.
And it's not cheap.
That's not bad.
So the pressure or the humiliation, as you put it, is, hey, if the movie doesn't do well, all your friends know it, and everyone in Hollywood knows it. Your wife knows it. Everyone knows it.
I feel like on this movie, I've already avoided like real humiliation because it turned out well. It's getting very good reviews so far. Like, people seem to like it.
Right.
Like that. I've avoided the first part of humiliation.
Which is making a bad movie. Then making a failure of a movie is the second part of humiliation,
which is still a very real possibility. So,
and the thing is, you want to be able to keep making movies.
Exactly.
So if God forbid the movie made $5 million, that kind of puts a crimp in getting all this freedom from the studios.
It would probably hurt a little bit. Luckily, it's what you always do in movies is you set up your next movie before your current movie comes out.
Did you do that?
Yes, I'm starting. Yeah, we have another movie we're making for
What
sure.
is the movie you're making now? Is that the Ryan Seacrest Goes to North Korea movie?
It is. We'll start filming it in a few months.
Explain that to me. I didn't understand. It's a Ryan Seacrest.
No, it's not right. It's James Franco plays like a Ryan Seacrest type journalist, and I play his producer.
Right.
And we hear that Kim Jong-un is like a fan of his, like through one of these like reports they release. And since everyone thinks he's kind of a joke, this guy, he wants to be like gain credibility. So we get an interview. Like, we reach out and we actually get an interview with Kim Jong-un, and they're going to fly us to North Korea. And then what happens is the CIA, like, we're going to be the first Americans like in a room with him for like decades. So the CIA comes to us and asks us to assassinate him during the interview, basically.
And do you take the mission?
Yeah, we take the mission.
You take the mission. Was this conceived before the Dennis Rodman?
It actually was, yeah.
Wow.
We came up with it. It's based on, like, those conversations you have about, like, Walter Cronkite and those guys who met with, like, Saddam Hussein and, like, Osama bin Laden. And we were always
step
like,
up for your country.
Just kill the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And so we thought, like, what if a journalist actually killed the motherfucker?
And it was like a Ryan Seacrest kind of guy.
Exactly. Well, then we
what
thought,
do you
like,
mean by a Ryan Seacrest
He's
type?
like an entertainment journalist. Like, he's not like a legitimate, like, newsy journalist.
He's not taken seriously.
No, he's someone, yes, who gets, like, you know, Terry Hatcher to cry on television.
Oh,
like,
I see.
He's like kind of like a schlocky journalist, I guess you would say.
So these movies, you line them up, you get them all going. If you make enough money, you get to make more and more movies.
Yes.
And yet you were critical of Zach Braff for going on Kickstarter.
So are you.
Well, no, but wait a second. Though. Explain to me. I wasn't critical. He went on. Listen, not
Here's what
everyone
I'm
is
critical of.
Okay,
I'm critical if he truly went after every other form of funding for that movie,
right,
and could not find it,
right,
then there's movies I wanted to make so badly that, you know, there's a point where you're like, any idea is an interesting idea as to how you could maybe get funding for the movie.
Right.
But I don't know if he did that. I'm going to assume he didn't, just because I'm an asshole. So, and I have to assume, honestly, that if you're Zach Braff and you've written a script that's good, you can get $2 million to make your movie, which is how much he was getting. Like, that's not like if you're remotely famous, and he is, then that's not like an unobtainable amount, especially if you made another movie that made money, which he did.
Right.
So I think if you've exercised every option, then that is fine. But, like, I've been a part of TV shows that people are, like, rabid about, and I almost feel like it's taking advantage of those people's, you know, emotional dependence on what you love, on what you've created, to ask them for money to give them more of it.
Well, if you're going to be devil's advocate, some people would say, hey, Seth, you're so far removed from someone who can't get money for funding for a movie because you're on top of your game.
No, I have a really hard time getting...
Do you?
Yes.
How hard was it getting funding for your new movie?
This is the end?
This is the end.
It was not that easy. We had to...
Really?
I mean, Sony was the only place that would actually make it, and we tried to pitch it to everyone, and we tried to get more money to make it, and we literally had to get all these actors involved, and that's, like, one of the only reasons that it got made is that
you went to all the studios and you said, "Hey, I got this great movie," and you pitched it, and it's like, "Hey, man, it's the end of the world. Like, we all play ourselves," and everyone passed.
Yeah, except Sony.
Don't you love if that movie makes a lot of money?
Oh yeah. Well, literally the same thing happened with Superbad. The same thing happened with Pineapple Express.
Wow.
Like, and it
Are
keeps
you shocked
happening.
though when they keep turning down movies that end up making a lot? Like, don't you think you should have enough credibility now just walking in there that they?
I'm shocked when it's the same people. Like when someone when the same person who turned down Superbad also turned down Pineapple Express, and you see them all the time, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe I turned it down. That was so stupid. We should have made it."
Right.
And then they keep turning down the movies.
Who is that person?
It's everyone that works at every studio except Sony who keeps making our movies, basically.
So maybe if Sony hadn't picked up your idea,
we would have crowdsourced.
Maybe you would have.
Maybe, and honestly, maybe, and that's why I say if he truly tried every other option, but
he would say, "Hey, listen, you know." This is what Zach explained to me because he was in here, and it made sense to me because I didn't understand it all either. He said it's the same thing as if, let's say you gave $10 to his movie, and he also sends you, he gives you video and email updates, visits to the set or something like that for a certain amount of money, that you get tickets to actually be a sort of a part of the whole production. And some people are that fascinated by the process and fascinated as fans that it's worth the $10 or $15 to donate and be part of all of that.
But the thing about movies is you don't even know if this movie's going to come out. Like,
I think it has to.
How? Like,
I don't
know.
No, that's not necessarily. He has to get distribution.
Yeah, you have to get distribution. It could turn out shitty. Like, you guys, they could literally just be giving Zach Braff $10 to go fuck off for 2 months and shoot a piece of shit movie no one ever sees. I'm not going to say that's what is happening, but I'm saying it's not like you're automatically getting a movie out of this.
I actually saw him on Saturday night, and he is shooting the actual movie.
So he's doing
it. They shoot movies that are never released,
It's true. Tons of movies never come out.
That's true.
There's no guarantee.
I think they have to release it by law.
Yeah, exactly.
No, well, what law?
For the
law of show business. I don't know. So I understand what you're saying, but at the same point, you know, there'll come that day where you'll go, fuck, I wish somebody gave me some money to make a movie.
You're probably right, honestly.
You know what I wonder?
Until I reach that, I'll be very critical of Zach Braff.
Right, but I wonder about, you know, your reputation in Hollywood. Because, you know, like Cheech and Chong's movies made a ton of money.
They made okay money, yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't get any respect.
Well, they're actually,
you know, they made
their movies didn't make that much money when you really look at it.
They really didn't.
They made, you know, they made. What did they pay to make those movies? I mean, it didn't cost much to make. Those movies made money because they kept making them until they stopped.
I didn't realize.
And
oh, sorry.
Wait a minute. Yeah. And so I'm just wondering if you think at a certain point, you know, somebody's just waiting for you to fail and then they usher you right out of Hollywood.
Maybe. I failed a few times and I haven't been ushered out yet, thank God.
I didn't realize you co-wrote the movie The Watch.
I didn't either. We did, yes. That was like a writing job. That wasn't like something we
How many movies have you written and been I mean, it's pretty remarkable. How old are you now?
31.
You're 31, and I would say, you know, I saw this tape on the internet. I guess I'm sure you're aware of it.
Yeah.
Of you, I think you were about 13 years old doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And I was blown out by how good you were at 13 doing stand-up comedy and how confident you were.
Thanks.
So you're a bit of a phenom in that it probably...
I was. Now I'm just a guy.
No. I mean, it's pretty remarkable that from the age of, I don't know, when was your first gig? Like your first real gig?
I was 12 or 13.
All right, doing that. And in this short amount of time, how many movies have you been responsible for? Do you ever count them up?
No. I mean, we've executive produced or written, I don't know, maybe 8 movies or something like that.
Wow, that's pretty remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
You know, and a lot of people think like, you know, like I know J.J. Abrams and that, but I mean, you're right up there with these guys in terms of getting shit done, right?
Yeah, I mean, we actually get movies made. I mean, a lot of people don't, so it's
and
very
for a
nice
guy that
we do.
wasted and fucking baked every morning, I mean, it's even more remarkable, don't you think?
I still don't think he should be critical of Zach. Zach's doing what he needs to do.
I'm not. I'm not. I just personally think that, again, I think maybe because I have a rare insight, because I've been, again, a part, like, I just know that, like, people who like Freaks and Geeks love it so much.
You could get a movie made.
That I feel like if we asked them for money, the emotional response they want it so badly that they would do it. And I kind of feel like it's like taking advantage of people's emotions rather than like the business decision-making part of the brain, which I think is actually the part that should be giving the money for people to make movies, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's playing off an emotional thing rather than a financial thing when that part of the process is a financial thing, you know?
All right. Hey, you're ruining his high. Yeah. How much weed did you smoke this morning?
Not very much at all.
Like, what's not a lot?
I had like one hit before I left the hotel room.
In other words, you say, hey, I'm going to go do Stern. I'll take a hit.
It's a little, I want to be relaxed for you. I want to be loose.
It's unbelievable. I don't know. I wish I could smoke weed with you because
we can do that.
No, but I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I get so fucking paranoid that I don't have a good time. It's just
maybe you're smoking the wrong weed, or maybe you're.
I don't know. I mean, it was weed.
What What would be the right weed?
Yeah, what's the right weed?
Sometimes there's like some weed. There's there's indicas and sativas. Some weed like makes you more mellow, and some weed kind of amps you up a little bit. Like
so, what type of weed would you recommend that I smoke?
You need very mellow weed. A Kush, a heavy Kush, perhaps.
Heavy Kush.
Yeah.
Maybe I need that.
Maybe you need that.
I mean, I love the camaraderie.
It's a very nice environment.
It's but it's communal. You sit there with your friends.
You get
talk,
friends.
Joke around.
Yeah, and do you do both kinds? You do Kush and this other kind that gets you pumped up?
I do sometimes.
It makes no difference.
No, I'll have different times for different events.
Wow, that's awesome! I got to tell you. Anyway,
Gotta be like a chemist.
What was when you were filming the movie Townies?
Yeah,
I like this about you. You said the movie had Zac Efron in it.
Yeah.
You said when this guy took off his shirt that you couldn't even believe you were the same species as as this guy.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, you're pretty good shape now. You lost weight.
I'm in okay shape. Yeah. This guy, it's like unfucking believable. You literally like question, you're like, is this what people are supposed to look like?
Or is he a freak?
Or is he a freak in nature? Yeah, you're like, is this bad? Like, is this possibly dangerous, how good shape he's in?
You know what else I like about you, too? Even in your new movie, you always wear your glasses. Like, you don't apparently even put on makeup for a movie.
Sometimes I don't.
Right? I mean, like, some of the scenes you look like just like Seth Rogen.
I do.
You know? And it's
you don't look like Seth Rogen movie star?
No. Like
hairy Jew.
You wear those glasses that look like those were the first pair of glasses you ever owned.
True.
You know what I mean? You don't put a lot of effort into your look, and I think that's what's so charming about you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I think if I did put a lot of effort into it, it would be weird. You'd be able to tell.
But for a while, when you did Green Hornet, you tried to be a ripped
You got
into
good shape.
Yeah.
It was an interesting, Look, I thought, it's funny, I thought I should be in good shape to play that role, which was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you really dieted down.
I did.
And now I'd say you put on about...
probably 20 pounds since then, maybe?
I think 30, maybe.
Maybe 30.
I don't know. It's impossible for you to be in Zac Efron kind of shape because you do smoke weed and you want to eat and you just want to have fun, right?
Yeah, like he couldn't eat, which was funny. Like they put snacks, like it's funny seeing a guy in that shape, like, I can't have that pizza. And you're like, this is where it's better to be me. And this one
That's
fucking
right.
moment.
There is a cause. There is a cause.
He doesn't wake up in the middle of the night to shit, I'm sure.
Of course not.
No,
he probably doesn't shit for like a week.
Exactly.
And when he comes out to go bird pellet,
just falls out of it. No wiping.
It's like rabbit pellet.
Yeah, meanwhile,
comes out.
You're shitting like 6 times a day.
I'm waking up. I'm pulling over to shit on the side of the road.
Yeah, you've become more Seth Rogen-ish because, and it's better. It's better for the movie. It's better for everything, I think.
I think so, too.
It's just who you are, you know?
I can't help it.
Yeah, I know. With me, too, it's like I'm never sure even when I'm done shitting. You know?
No, exactly. Are you ever really done shitting? I think you're always just between wipes.
Shitting is so funny, and yet shitting doesn't work in a movie, does it?
No, people don't want to see shit.
What were the things you'd put in the movie that you had to take out about shit?
There was a scene, there was a big conversation about whether or not it's okay to eat shit. And there was, like, even that was a little much for people. Like, it's okay to drink pee, but it's not okay to eat shit. Like, you'll get sick if you eat shit, but pee for some reason is fine. And then we actually filmed me eating some shit. And in the same, it was like a chocolate bar. And it was the only time, like, our whole crew of the movie, like, told us they didn't like something that we did. That we like came out of the room we were filming it in, and the whole crew was just like, "No, dudes, that wasn't good."
Did you put that into the film and show it to a test audience to see?
I think we showed it just to some of our friends. Just
and they were just like,
"They
hey,
were just
man,
like, you guys, this is fucking
you've taken
disgusting.
it too far."
There's no one wants to see that.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw shit eating in a film was Pink Flamingos.
Of course, John Waters' movie.
Movie. Yeah, man, it was crazy.
And
that was supposedly real
shit.
Huh? That was supposedly real too.
That was the press release.
That was the press release. Is that transsexual ate dog shit?
Yeah, it was crazy. And I remember going to the movie, and I was high. I remember as a kite, I was in high school, and it was a midnight showing at the Uniondale Mini Cinema, and it was like a midnight movie, and all of a sudden this woman's eating shit. And I got to tell you, man, it was too much for me. I'm a fucking lunatic.
That's too much for everybody.
Yeah.
Divine? Was that
Divine?
Divine.
Yeah.
Divine eats dog shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know about that movie.
You know, I like movies.
Are you like one of those guys that like just watches movies movies all day?
Watch a lot of movies. Yeah. I was a movie nerd.
Yeah, I guess you got it.
But yeah, you consider yourself a student of movies, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not like, I haven't seen, there's a lot of like old movies. I'm not like a Scorsese-ish. I'm more like, if it was made like after 1980, there's a good chance I've seen
how many movies can you watch?
Exactly, seriously.
Oh, man. I tell you, it's too much. The movie is called This Is the End. It's this crazy movie that's really funny. Seth and James Franco, and I dig that chick from Harry Potter.
Emma Watson?
But she grew up hot, huh?
Yes, she did.
Anybody bang her on set?
Is she a little girl? No. Is she a little...
She's very small. She's diminutive.
But she grew up hot, huh?
She did. You could tell from the first one. I think that was a pervy moment for the world when she was introduced in the first Harry Potter, because everyone was like, oh, I bet she'll be pretty hot one day.
Yeah, and then she was in that new movie. What was that movie she just did before?
The Wallflower movie.
The Wallflower.
Oh, yeah, Perks of Being a Wallflower.
And all of a sudden you go, wow, she really is kind of hot.
Yeah, she's all dirty in armor, like she's physically dirty, which is a nice look, I think.
Franco didn't bang her on the during the
filming? Not that I saw. Not on set.
Wow, I can't believe no one banged anybody.
I know. That's the thing about doing a movie with all dudes. No one's banging anybody.
I want to talk to you about a scene in the movie, but I wonder if it's okay to do, because I don't want to ruin the movie.
Why are you going to do that?
But I want to ask you about, you know when Jonah has sex with...
Jonah gets raped by a demon.
By a demon. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
He gets anal.
He actually gets fucked missionary style. That's what we thought was really funny. The demon kind of climbs on top of him as he's lying on his back. That's kind of a Rosemary's Baby homage, I guess you would say.
I think a lot of people will be high when they see this movie.
I hope so.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
That was the idea, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
But do you think people miss things when they're high, or can they get it on?
I hope so. Then they have to see it twice.
That's right. So what is the marketing plan? Because like a lot of kids would dig this movie. So what are you really hoping they just kind of sneak into the movie and stuff? How do they get to do that?
I mean, I think you can see an R-rated movie. Just get an older friend to take you if you have a parent.
Right.
Parents
Howard,
take your
it's
kids.
not.
I think
it's not that hard.
What parent is going to take you to
You can buy your tickets online now. Buy your tickets online.
Right.
If you're 13, buy your ticket online. Go to our movie.
They know how to do it.
They won't check your ID. What are they going to check your ID? They want money.
I used to get carded all the time.
At movie theaters?
At movie theaters?
Because the only way to see porn when I was a kid
was in a theater.
Was in a theater.
Wow.
And I had
Did you jerk off in the theater?
No, you'd go home and jerk off.
Wow.
I'm not an animal.
So
Wait a minute. You would sit there the whole movie watching these people get it on,
and
then you have to wait
it up
to
in your
go.
head.
Yeah, you'd store it up in your head and
like
go
a squirrel.
Yeah.
You fill your cheeks with it and run home.
But I rarely got to see a movie until Stag Films came out, because I would go and I had a fake birth certificate, but my friends all had the same fake birth certificate.
There's no picture on that. Right?
No, but they said, "Let me see your driver's license." I go, "Well, I have a birth certificate." And I'd open it up. I think, well, the three guys ahead of you just
have the same one.
And I would sit in the corner in Baldwin, Long Island, and wait for my friends to come out, and they'd tell me about the movie.
And then you'd have to jerk off to the images of them telling you about the movie.
Dude, jerking off was impossible when I was young.
That's like today's version of I had to walk 3 miles in the snow uphill. I had to jerk off to a dude telling me what a porn was like.
I had the same nudist magazine for 3 fucking years.
Oh, no.
That I found on a street corner next to some used rubbers.
I found a porn. My first porn I found on a street corner in Chinatown.
It's so gross.
It's disgusting, So another guy jacked off to that.
Oh, it's the worst. Anyway, listen.
It's the worst.
So everything's cool. You're still married.
Yeah.
No prenup for this boy.
No prenup for this one.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He crazy.
Yeah, you got some back end deal on this one, huh?
Exactly.
This movie makes some money though. You're gonna make a ton.
That would be nice. That's
Who you
never
coming up
happened
against?
before.
Who do you got? When does it open? This weekend?
Only Man of Steel. We won't beat it, but we don't have to. You can make a good
Why
amount of money.
Why are they putting out your movie on the same weekend as Man of Steel?
We come out a few days before them. But traditionally, 2 movies can make a lot of money in one weekend. Like, Pineapple Express was never number one. Like, we came out, right after Dark Knight, the second Batman movie.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And you make a lot of money even if you don't come in number one necessarily.
In other words, not everyone's going to go see Man of Steel. Or if they do.
Or maybe they'll see that and then see our movie also.
Yeah, because they're similar. They're the same genre.
And I don't think there's been a good a good R-rated comedy in a
I think
while.
you gotta.
I didn't see the third
you got an
Hangover,
audience
but
waiting.
People need a good R-rated comedy.
I believe so. I'm so sick of like safe comedies.
Yes,
and
this is not a safe comedy.
No. You did. I think you might be an X.
Exactly.
Did you almost get an X rating?
No. What's fucking
They took
crazy?
out the shit.
What's crazy?
Is so there's a scene where Jonah gets raped by a monster, and
the devil himself.
In the scene, you see his dick, and honestly, like
you see the monster's dick.
You see the monster's dick,
right?
And so,
Monster dick.
Yeah, by the way, you're doing a great job selling the movie because anyone listening to this conversation was thinking you're fucking out of your mind.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, so you do see the monster's dick. That's true, and he's
very briefly.
He's huge.
It's gigantic.
Yeah.
And,
If you're the devil, wouldn't you make yourself huge?
That was the debate. How big is the devil's dick?
Right.
You want to give the devil a big dick.
Right.
He's formidable. And so we were worried that the MPAA would have problems with seeing this giant, dick, essentially.
Right.
So we, we're movie fans, and you hear about how other movies pull this shit off. And we remember reading, like, for Team America, those guys, like, made it a lot dirtier for their sex scenes, so then they could scale it back a little bit.
Yeah.
So we added, like, in our original version, you kind of couldn't see the dick that well. It was kind of in silhouette, if you will, like in shadow. And then we were like, oh, well, we should probably add some, like, texture and veins to it. Maybe you can see, like, the head a little bit. So that way, when they see it, we'll scale it back. And then we showed them that version, and they approved it.
Those maniacs.
They are fucking crazy.
Yeah, they are getting looser, I guess.
They're getting looser with their dicks.
Yeah.
It's probably monster dick is okay.
That was what we argued. It's not a human dick, technically.
Monster dick.
It's a monster dick.
Right.
It's an animal dick. It's an animal's dick. Yeah.
What about Troy? Go ahead and say hello to Seth Rogen.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Nice to talk to you. I've never talked to you before. I've called a million times. Seth, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Troy?
I'm great. This is wonderful. I can't believe it gets to talk to you guys.
Nice.
I called earlier because Wendy was talking about the N-word on the radio.
Yes.
And then I didn't know Seth was going to be on today.
Well, I have some thoughts, so don't worry.
Yeah. Why don't you have more of the N-word?
You want to speak to that?
I don't think you should kickstart for the N-word.
Right.
But I wanted to ask you what you think about what she said about the N-word and being a comedian and how you use that on stage.
Is it all right for a white guy to use the N-word on stage?
Basically. Is it
If it's
all right
funny.
If it's funny, it's okay.
I think if it's funny, almost anything's okay.
Have you
But
ever
why
tried?
is it such taboo? If you look it up in the dictionary, there's a paragraph for it. If you look up kike in the dictionary, it says...
Whoa!
Easy.
Easy.
Have you ever tried using the N-word on stage?
No. I haven't thought of the joke.
When is the last time you did stand-up?
Not for a while. When we were making funny people, like maybe 5 years ago.
Do you miss it at all?
Sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll like work with the stand-up, and they talk about going up, and yeah, it does seem.
It seems like that's something you could have been really great at had you really stuck with it.
Have I stuck with it? Which, it's true. Which is a little. Every once in a while, I think, should I go back and try it more?
But not at this point, because now you're doing movies.
I
and
look
stuff.
like an asshole if I try. But didn't like Ricky Gervais start stand-up when he was like in his late 30s?
Your problem
or
is
like that
most stand-ups want to get into film, so you're already in film. So.
That's actually why I stopped doing stand-up. When I moved to LA, I was on a TV show, and the whole like environment for stand-up was like geared toward getting a TV show, and I was already on a TV show, and so I just stopped doing it.
Jeff the Drunk, go ahead.
Morning, Seth.
Good morning, sir.
How old were you when you started smoking?
Yeah, by the way, you're going to sound like this in about 10 years.
I will one day.
You're going to be living in a trailer.
This guy used to make movies, too.
Yeah, this guy was an A-list director.
It's Cheech.
Have you ever met Cheech and Chong, by the way?
I met Chong once.
Yeah, good dude.
Nice guy.
Yeah, right.
Nice enough dude.
She's like, hey, man, if it wasn't for me,
you'd be shit, man.
Yeah, man, I started it, man. You should put me in one of your
Was
movies.
it like that?
We invented weed, man.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to Big Bamboo, the whatever? What was that Cheech and Chong album?
I listened to the first one with Acapulco Gold on it, and Dave's Not Here.
Yeah,
and all
you
that
like
shit.
all that?
Yeah, some of that shit's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
It holds up pretty well, some of it.
Back in the day, it was real funny.
Yeah, back in the day, it was really
funny. How old were you when you started smoking weed? Jeff wants to know.
I just got into high school, so I was probably 13, I think.
Yeah, he makes you look like a fucking piker, Jeff.
You, buddy.
All right.
Me too, buddy.
You too, good.
Yeah.
I was 13.
And how old are you now, 26? Or
I'm 47.
But in all fairness, he looks like 67.
Oh, good.
He's had absolutely no success. He's managed to make nothing of his life.
There's a picture of Jeff.
Oh, of course, yes.
Put him in your movie.
He looks nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Seth.
Now, do you openly smoke weed when you're with your parents, or do you still hide it from them?
I can't really smoke weed in front of my parents.
No, that's
It's
one
funny.
taboo still.
Yeah, I can smoke weed like kind of around them in like a peripheral sense, but I can't just like light a joint.
That's why you haven't seen them in 9 years.
Exactly.
You had like sort of a horrible experience that, like when you were 17, you went in a car trip with your mom to Israel for like months in a car.
It wasn't that. I was there. We were there like 3 weeks together in a car or something like that.
Was it torture?
It wasn't that bad. What was funny is people thought we were a couple everywhere. I guess like
was your mom that young looking?
No, that's what's weird. I guess like in Israel, that's like it's more acceptable or something like that.
Maybe you look older than you really are.
I think I did at the time, but I just remember at that age, being disturbed by like the constant suggestion that I was fucking my mother. Oh, very good. They would push our beds together in like the hotels we were sleeping. I was like, no.
You must have bed yet.
Yeah, exactly. It's terrible.
And like, you know what's the weird thing about hanging around with your parents for any extended amount of time? You start to regress and you start to feel like a kid again.
Totally, yes.
Because they boss you around the whole time.
They do, or they just like push the same buttons that they used to push. And like, it's one of those things where I'm always like, be cool, be nice, they're great. We're mature now, we're fine, they're regular people. And like, I just like shut down emotionally a lot. And like I see myself being an asshole.
Like, no matter how successful you are, you're still like some kid to them, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, they're super nice, and it's not like they like try to belittle anything in any way. It's just like they just ask, it's a lot of questions. It's overbearing. What are you doing? How's this? How's that?
So then you smoke a big fat joint.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get past it.
Doesn't bug me anymore.
Listen, do your parents ever lecture you to cut down on the pot?
No, you know what's funny? They don't care that I smoke weed. I don't think really, but like for years I obviously talked about it on things like this, and like a few years ago finally my dad came to me. He was like, you have to talk about weed on everything you do. And I'm always like, they asked me about it. I don't know what are we gonna say? I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Say my dad says I can't.
My dad says he would prefer if I don't talk about this anymore.
I wonder if you'll ever get so successful that you don't want to talk about weed anymore. Like you'll do like what Jonah did at a press conference. I will not answer any more weed
I'm
questions.
a serious actor.
Yeah, I'm
now.
A serious actor now.
Maybe I'll actually stop smoking weed one day.
Did you see a change in Jonah Hill when he got nominated for an Oscar?
No, not really.
So you see no evidence of that?
No.
All right.
I think he just doing press is fucked up sometimes.
Because I find him very charming. I would hate to
He's
think
such a nice, funny guy. Yeah,
Right.
no, I think you get caught in bad moments every once in a while.
Do you
do print interviews? You ever done that?
Yeah, sometimes.
And it's fucking weird.
Fucked up. Yeah. Rolling Stones treated me pretty well, so I'll usually do it with them.
Yeah.
But I haven't done a lot, and I stopped doing most. I got to do a Jimmy Fallon show.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm promoting America's Got Talent. I gave them 2 promotional appearances.
Nice.
So, and I decided not to do Letterman because
it's too much pressure.
No. I do Letterman all the time, and I say, come the fuck on my show. And he's like, I'm too busy. So I'm like, fuck you.
You're drawing a line in the sand.
I kind of am.
Wow.
And I stick up for this motherfucker.
Yeah, you do. I do too. I love Letterman.
Yeah.
He should come on. That would be great if
he used
came
to come
your
on
show.
once in a while, but now he's like, oh man, I can't come on. I got nothing to say. I go, you had something to say to fucking Oprah.
Yeah.
Big fatso.
Talk to fucking Oprah.
Yeah.
Throw you a bunch of softballs.
Yeah, Oprah just got with your team, man, dude. For years she wouldn't do your show.
It's true. She didn't like him, right?
I said I'll go over and do Jimmy Fallon. I do Jimmy Kimmel, but he's in fucking Los Angeles. Yeah.
I just did him the other day. He's a great guy.
He's a good dude. Yeah, I watched you on there.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, Jimmy's a real good man.
He's such a good guy. I enjoy him a lot.
Yeah.
You guys hang out.
Oh, yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah. Next time you're in L.A., call me up.
You want to hang with us?
I would love to. Come on. That's a story.
But you won't like hanging with me. I don't smoke weed.
Me and Jimmy will, and you can watch.
Yeah, I'll watch you. Jimmy and I are very close. We Skype naked.
Do you actually?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I like to see his body.
He's got a nice... He's really thinned down.
Yeah, do you believe this guy?
It's crazy.
Well, you know what he does?
What does he do?
He's got a treadmill desk.
And instead of sitting all day,
he walks.
He walks while he's writing his jokes and shit.
And does he eat what he wants, though?
No. He's no fun to eat with him.
Oh.
No, he's like kind of like Zac Efron.
They have similar builds, so that makes sense.
Jimmy shits once a month.
He did it very gradually, though.
Yeah. He had to get healthier, though. He was looking a mess.
Yeah, when he first went on TV, it was like...
It was sort of charming that he was so fucked up. But
I know, but now I literally walked out the other day and I was like, holy shit, like it's like a different fucking guy.
Yeah, he looks human.
Yeah, he looks like he belongs on TV.
He looks human. Slowly everyone will fit in their box eventually.
He's a good dude. He's a good man.
He's a great man.
Yeah, I'll call you when I get to L.A.
Yeah, give me a ring.
All right, I know.
I'll blow weed smoke in your face.
Yeah, I would like to watch you smoke weed.
You should. I'll teach
will you smoke the whole joint by yourself?
Sure, if you want me to.
Wow.
I'll do it for you.
Wow.
Even one of those double joints?
I'll roll a cross joint and smoke it in front of you.
It's just crazy, that video.
I know, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you know how to do that.
Yeah.
He's so into weed.
I rolled all the cross... Well, it's from... In Pineapple Express, we smoke a cross joint in it, and I rolled all the cross joints for the movie.
Do you ever smoke like 5 or 6 joints a day?
I'm having like a big day, maybe. Yeah.
Because I'm
What's
thinking...
a big day?
A 5 or 6 joint day.
Because I'm just thinking that, you know, like the way I worried about cigarettes causing lung cancer,
Yeah.
I got to figure pot. Why don't you just eat brownies?
Must do something.
Oh, brownies fuck you up.
Are you a
so
vaporizer?
much. I use a vaporizer sometimes.
Brownies fuck you up worse than...
Oh, yeah. Edibles are like uncharted. You never know with an edible. It's the problem.
Why?
Like, Cause it's
What you're
because you're like
getting,
reducing it down to like an oil basically, and then you're cooking with it. So like you don't know how much you've reduced it or how strong it is. And like I've had some fucking bad experiences on edibles.
Nightmares because it's too strong.
It's too strong, and you can't do it.
Well, what's the bad experience? You start to hallucinate a little bit?
You just like get too high. I had a weed lollipop at the Golden Globes a few years ago. I had to leave.
Oh my.
What is a weed lollipop?
It's like exactly what it sounds like. It's like a lollipop with weed oil in it.
Like a Tootsie Roll with
yeah, exactly.
With weed?
And
well, I remember when I used to get high a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there were years that I did. We would get hash oil.
Yeah.
And hash oil was like you would hallucinate.
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
really strong.
You ever had that?
Yeah, that, and they make food out of hash oil sometimes also. Like,
and so when you had this lollipop, you were like, you probably should have just had a few licks.
I had the whole thing, and it was crazy. Yeah, it was too much. I left. I had to leave.
You go home.
I went home. It makes you go home.
Right. When you're in New Orleans shooting a movie,
yeah.
How do you find a trustworthy source for weed?
It's pretty easy.
Oh, it is.
On a movie set, yeah,
it
especially.
Is.
Yeah. And you know people there.
And I guess when you're the director, they have to get you whatever you want.
Exactly.
Hey, give me some weed.
That would be great.
Yeah. And
you don't do that, do you?
No.
Well, anyway, I've got a million questions, but I can see we're going late. All right, Seth Rogen.
I don't have anywhere to be till 10.
I won't hold you up. I mean, I'm ridiculous. Where are you going at 10?
BET or Peter Travers or something.
BET?
Yeah.
Black Entertainment Television?
Entertainment Television, man.
Black people are going to love this film.
I think they will, right?
This is for the black man.
I think the black man will enjoy this. That's
right.
what we made it for.
When you go to BET, don't say the N-word.
I know. That's what I have to keep.
See, now that's going to be in your head. Why did you say that?
That would be the one situation where it was funny to use it.
One thing you can't say.
Don't say it.
Right.
Now I'm going to say it. I do this thing. I found I do this thing whenever I'm around a musician.
Right.
And it's literally one of the most humiliating personal habits I have, and I have many disgusting, humiliating personal habits. When I'm around a musician, I'll find myself subconsciously, I'll start to hum or sing their own songs around them. Literally, like, in a way that I don't even, like if Lars Ulrich was there, I'll just, like, find myself being like, oh, for never, never, like, and I have to, like, and it's something because, like, I'm thinking, like, oh, Metallica, and then, like, literally just, like, a Metallica song will pop in my head, and I'll start doing it. And I found myself, like, I'll find myself fucking doing it. So
when you were, like, around Rihanna making the movie, were you like,
true.
Diamonds in the sky?
Yeah, literally. Like, you have to umbrella, Ella. Like, it just fucking happens. And it happens all the time. So
what are you saying if you go to BET?
I might say the N-word.
It's all sort of like a Tourette.
Man, there's a lot of black people around. Don't say the N-word. Don't say the N-word.
Don't say it. Just get it over with right away. Say, good morning, N-word.
Good morning, N-word.
Hey,
well, we'll read about it tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's right.
Just end your career. That would go badly for me, right? That
Well,
would be
Seth
okay.
Rogen is on a roll, man. Look at this guy. He's a workaholic. How is the movie tracking, by the way? Do you follow this kind of stuff? Like
Yeah.
the people's awareness level of the movie.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's not. I think tracking Superman eats up a lot of the tracking.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to.
Fuck Superman.
Fuck Superman.
You know what? I've been watching the trailer to
Fuck
Superman.
that guy.
And I'm going to tell you something about fucking Superman.
Fuck him.
And there's no bigger Superman fan than me. I don't know if you were a comic book guy, right? Huge. They keep telling the same fucking General Zod story.
I know. It's true.
It's General Zod and Superboy, coming from Krypton, and now it's a different dude playing, Jor-El.
Lands on Earth, doesn't want to be a hero. Guess what? You got to be a hero. Guess what? Zod comes to Earth. Give me Superman.
Right. And
Same fucking shit.
Right. It's true, though. He's right.
The point.
I haven't seen Superman. I can tell you exactly what happens.
But why
Superman.
can't they move on to a different criminal?
I know a different because that's the problem with Superman. There's only one fucking guy that is a challenge to Superman, and that's another Superman. No, that's the problem. If you're too strong,
if you read the comics,
emotionally,
any Batman would get a hold of kryptonite.
He could beat Superman.
He got kryptonite and fucking wrecked.
They took out kryptonite.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right.
Now you can't beat him.
Right.
How do you beat Superman with no kryptonite?
But even still, there's a movie remember the old comic books where Lois Lane had romance with Superman?
Exactly.
You could do a romantic movie.
It's true.
Imagine some chick fucking Superman.
His sperm would kill her.
You mean to tell me General Zod is the only thing they can concentrate on in Superman? Fuck Superman movies.
Totally agree, man.
Well, Chris Nolan, he did a good job of redoing Batman. I'm willing to give it a chance.
But it's got to be move on with the story. There's a million Superman comics. Get Superman raped by a demon with a big cock.
Look, I'm willing to go back. I'm willing to go back to the TV show where Superman just beat up regular people.
Right.
Exactly.
Remember when Superman beat up that guy in Alaska?
He did. In the pinball machine. He throws him through a pinball machine.
That was so great. And then
Superman's so petty in that movie.
I'm talking about the original Superman series.
Oh, no. I didn't remember that.
Original Superman series is this guy, Sylvester J. Superman, who comes from the Hick. He's a Hick. And he comes from a Hick town, and he's the real Superman. And the two of them just go up to Alaska to serve a guy a pie. Like, Superman had everyday shit back then.
He just had a life.
Yeah, he had a life. But no, General Zod
always has to be Zod.
And we have to see the farmer father who molded him into a good dude.
Exactly.
I mean, will I go see the movie? Sure.
Fuck yeah. Buy a ticket for our movie, though.
I will. Don't worry about it.
That should be our campaign.
Yeah.
If you're going to see Superman, buy tickets for the Disney.
He's not going to go anywhere.
No, they'll give you it on an iPad.
And the Superman movies now, he never uses his super breath. He never uses his X-ray vision. He never uses
does he even
vision.
have that shit? Does he have heat
They act
vision?
like he doesn't have anything.
I don't see. He just flies and he's strong.
It's bullshit.
They took his underwear away.
Phantom Zone, everything.
It's all fucking bullshit.
Oh, it is. Everything's bullshit.
Everything's bullshit, Howard.
You've learned.
It is.
That's right.
It's all
Been
bullshit.
saying that for years.
And it's true, though.
Wouldn't it be great if Superman got throat cancer from eating Lois Lane's pussy?
That would be a new. That's HPV is his kryptonite.
He gets some kryptonite in his throat, and then he gets HPV down there. And
it wouldn't be human papilloma. It would be Krypton papilloma.
Krypton virus. All right, listen.
But poor Superman couldn't even be helped.
Kryptonian papilloma virus.
Listen, by my calculation, you've only had one hit off a joint. You need to go out and get high right now.
Get the fuck out of here
before BET.
Exactly.
Yeah. Will you get high before BET?
I don't know.
Or do you need to be on your game?
Exactly. Yeah.
Some of those questions are tough.
They throw some curveballs,
especially for a white guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? See Seth Rogen's movie, This Is the End. Really funny.
Thank you so much.
I had a great time watching it, even though I had to watch it on a little tiny iPad device.
That's how we meant it to be viewed.
Yes. Sony sent it over like they were really afraid of me ripping it off.
I know. You're notorious.
I am.
Wasn't yours? Did you release Wolverine? Is that what it was?
My copy. Some guy at the studio copied my copy and somehow got out.
Was it Wolverine? Is that what it was?
I don't know what it was.
It was some movie, though, right?
I am so cautious with these movies. That's the irony of it. I'm probably the only one that gives a shit.
You probably are the only one. Because you got.
And meanwhile, the little secure iPad they sent over for me, or whatever it is, on the back it said Charlie Rose. So obviously, and then I was like, Charlie Rose has been old. Why is he watching Seth Rogen's movie? He's not going to get it.
He certainly won't.
No. No,
he won't operate that.
Super 8 was the movie I got.
Oh, is that what it was?
Bootlegging, yeah. Great seeing you, Seth.
Thanks for having me, Howard.
And we'll be back right after these words.
Seth,
yes.
You mentioned throughout the interview all the press you have to do for this.
Yes.
What makes this such a better stop in comparison?
Oh, it's nice to just talk and say dirty shit. Howard asks funny questions. He's a nice guy, and I don't have to avoid saying the N-word.
There's a legit connection between the two of you guys. Just within 5 minutes, just talking about pussy cancer.
Yes, exactly. I don't think that phrase anyone ever said that phrase before? No. Yeah, it's nice.
Have you ever thought
We're
about
just
teaming up with
sick
Howard?
Jews.
Exactly.
I would love to team up with Howard. Honestly, I constantly am thinking, what can we do with him? And now I'm going to come up with something. He seems like he would do something. I always think like, he's just being nice. But now I think maybe he would do something.
Especially with the pussy cancer.
Especially if put the Pussy Cancer the movie. PCTM.
Coming this fall.
Exactly.
All right, man.
We know who to cast in it.
This kid is a great up-and-comer. I think you're going to enjoy him a lot. Will you please welcome to the stage Mr. Seth Rogen.
Hello. I'm Seth Rogen, and I'm a former Playgirl centerfold model. Okay, I'm not. But I am Jewish. Now, often people ask me, Seth, what is the most difficult thing about being Jewish? And I think thousands of years of persecution and torture done unto us by racist people, and I'd have to say the most difficult thing about being Jewish would be the grandparents. Now I'll give it to you, all grandparents are difficult, but Jewish grandparents are special. They're purebred pain, compressed into small wrinkly bodies. Take my grandparents, for example. Now, most grandparents argue, mine argue too, but my grandparents are deaf. So they don't have any idea what the other person's arguing about. They'll be sitting there, my grandmother will be, Kelly, pass me the pillow. Grandmother, what? I'm an armadillo? Why are you calling me this animal? I'm not wearing flannel. But I learned how to communicate with them because once I asked them for a cup of milk and I got $20. So, just had summer. Now, this summer I had the honor of going to summer camp. But it was no ordinary summer camp. It was Jewish camp. It's a summer camp for Jews. I know what you're thinking, no, it's not that bad. It's not a concentration camp. Well, there were some bad parts to it. I mean, the TVs didn't get cable all the time. And once for an entire day, our pool had no heating in it whatsoever. But we do normal stuff. We do things that normal camps do, like we sing around the campfire. But frankly, folks, it's a Jewish camp. What do you think we sing about? We sing about death and bowel movements. There's one song we sing about the Titanic sinking. It goes, husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when the great ship went down. Yeehaw! Now, do we need that yeehaw? To me, that's kind of like cheering for a priest after a eulogy. And like I said, the songs that aren't about death are just disgusting. There's one song we sing goes, there were five constipated men in the Bible. And the first constipated man was Cain. He wasn't Abel. And the second constipated man was Moses. He took 2 tablets. I'll spare you the other 3. But it is good being Jewish because I had the honor of having my bar mitzvah, or as us Jews like to refer to it as the second most important BM. Now, my bar mitzvah, I noticed something about old Jewish women. Now, as old women get older, hair on their head gets thinner gradually. But most women will thin discreetly, not Jewish women. They take what little hair they have left on their head and they just puff it out. So they get these gigantic old woman afros. But it's real thin, right? So when the light hits it at a certain angle, you just see right through it. And you kind of can picture what these women look like, stark bald. And it's not a pretty sight. Try to picture Gandhi in a blue floral dress. Yeah, but now school has started. Love school. Now, I think the public education system is failing us. What's the first thing we learn when we go to school? The alphabet. Always learn the alphabet. Yet how come all of us have learned the alphabet so many years ago, we still have to do this? We're looking up a name in the phone book. Let's call it Smith. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. My school's lucky, though. My school has the honor of being located near 7-Eleven. Now, there's the owner of the 7-Elevens named Eugene. The owner of 7-Eleven they're a shaky bunch. He doesn't like us particularly very much. We don't like him particularly very much. So, we went to 7-Eleven last week, or yesterday. You don't really care when. We went to 7-Eleven and we saw they have suggestion cards. 7-Eleven suggestion cards with postage prepaid. We figure, mail it in, end someone's career. So we went to town with these babies. Filling them out, Eugene tried to sell me crack in a double bubble wrapper. I take one class in school, I take PE. I take more than one class. One, for example, is PE, which is physical education, the class where you're supposed to be physically educated. That's not what you learn in this class. What you do learn is that after a hard day of school, you can make any sport out there full contact. Take badminton, for example. Once you get that racket in your hands, you can't shake the thought of what a good weapon this thing would be if used properly. Playing, you're going, dun, dun, dun. One love. I don't hate sports. I like sports. I play rugby myself. Now this is just a stupid sport. When you get a touchdown in this sport, it's called a try, as in tricycle, triangle. How many points do you think a try is worth? 5 points. Yeah, so winter's coming up. I like to go to Whistler, winter. Been to Whistler? And they have Whistler Village. Now, would you go so far as to call this place a village? Now, like, what is this village gonna have? Ye old Gucci? I mean, most villages will have a village bum. What do they have? The Whistler Village guy without a Range Rover. villages have horses and carriages trotting through the town. Whistler has that, but it's $50 a pop. Now, there's one more thing I learned in social studies the other day. I learned that when two people fall in love, the symbol for this love, the little naked man shooting an arrow through your heart. Is this the best way to symbolize love? I can picture myself now in 20 years, whenever, proposing to my future wife, darling, I love you, and I want you to marry. I'm Seth Rogen. Have a good night, everybody.
Hi, Wendy Williams, back to see Howard. I'm here to promote my new book, Ask Wendy, and you know, chop it up with Howard, see what's going on.
There's no nerves anymore, I don't think, when it comes to you and Howard, because you've done the show a few times now.
Yeah, this is my third time.
You're in the comfort zone.
Oh, yes, yeah.
But still expecting the unexpected?
Yeah.
So you'll do all right today?
I think so.
All right. We'll see you in the studio, Wendy.
Wendy Williams is here. She has a talk show and a new book out. And Wendy's talk show is doing really well. It's up 43%, which is
How
pretty...
come you haven't ever done the show?
I don't know. I'm probably too big for that show.
Oh.
Right. Hey, you look good, honey. Look at you. Did you lose a little weight?
A lot of weight.
Yeah.
She's been slimming down.
That walk you put on, is that an affect? I mean, you kind of shimmy into a room.
I like to shimmy.
You lost a lot of weight, huh?
I lost about 20 pounds.
Good for you. What do you weigh now?
Thank you. 175. Back to my fighting weight.
Now, when you say 175, that's because you're about... How tall are you?
I'm 5'11", but I have on 5-inch heels today, so I'm 6'5".
Louboutins.
Yes.
Yeah, look at you.
I love a big shoe.
Is that what you're spending your money on, mostly clothes?
Oh, no.
You got to be raking in the dough,
Yeah.
and if you are, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're not...
I mean, no, I'm not raking in the dough, but yeah, I'm doing okay. But no, you know, I got a show, so they buy me stuff.
Oh, they buy the clothes for you?
No. You know.
Who dresses you for your show?
𝗵𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱.
𝗵𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱?
That's my stylist.
𝗵𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱 is a stylist?
Yes.
Who's that?
He's
It's a person's name.
𝗵𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱.
Thank you, Robin. Hello.
𝗵𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱 sounds like he's from Krypton.
He's from Africa. He's a one-man band. He's fabulous, and he drips me in sheath dresses and pencil skirts and
Yeah, you look good on that show. Yeah.
Thank you.
And why'd you lose the 20 pounds? You felt you were getting a little porky?
Well, you know what, Howard? This summer I turned 49.
Right.
Last summer I said, okay, I'm about to be 48. I hear 50 practically kills people in terms of how they feel about themselves sometimes.
Right.
I said, it's not going to be me. I've never felt bad at a birthday, 25, 30, 35.
You don't have any wrinkles. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Are you Botoxing at all?
No,
You're
no.
not doing anything?
Everything is out. I don't mind Botoxing, but I just don't. Who has time all the time?
So you're not Botoxing and you've never had a facelift?
Never.
Wow.
You know black don't crack,
Thank
Howard?
you. Oh, yes, it does. Robin.
That's all bullshit.
We've seen some bad black.
I've seen some cracked black.
Yes, me
Yes,
too.
I have.
Okay.
No, but you really do. You're aging very, very well.
Thank you,
Are
Howard.
you angry that your big success,
Yes.
your TV success, happened, I'm going to say, later in life? Like, you weren't that well known. I know you did radio for a
Yeah.
bunch of years, but it took you a while to catch on.
Yeah.
And then you got into television.
Yeah.
And I guess in a way your success is relatively late in life, right?
I was just telling Baba Booey out there. He was asking me, he said, well, who are your friends? And I said, well, thank God all of this happened for me later in life when I'm extremely grounded and I know who I am. I know who my people are. It works for me. For some people, they would say I'm creepy and guarded. For me, I like being creepy and guarded.
So you're saying you don't have a lot of friends?
I'm saying that the success that's happened late in life has, like, I don't overspend and I don't overfriend and I don't overdo anything. If anything, I hunker down and really look at life like, you know, I'm sober, my kid is 12, you know, it's all good.
Are some celebrities anxious to be your friend now that your show is a hit?
Yes.
They are? They approach you, they want to hang out. So what would be wrong if you had a celebrity friend?
There's nothing wrong with it.
You just don't have time for it?
Listen, I know people. If I wanted to go have, you know, a sandwich and a white wine for lunch, I know people who, you know, sure, come on, let's go.
Right.
And I do get invited to do things, and sometimes I do things and sometimes I don't, but the core of who I am is not
who you've always been.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not this life. I see excuse me, I see it for what it is, and it's a wonderful, great life, but I'm playing catch up now with other aspects of my career, and I have very little time, you know, to mess around.
Are you making Oprah's type money because your show is a hit? It's been on what, 7 seasons now or 8?
We're in our 4th season. We just got renewed for season 5, 6, and 7. Anyway, through 2017.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
That's a big commitment. So did that mean a new contract?
I just got the renewal about 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago.
So a renewal meant a new negotiation, right?
Listen, the business is being taken care of, but
whoa, wait a second. You, in other words, your contract ran out.
Howard.
Did your contract run out?
No, I'm still in. Howard!
Why? Why is that a bad thing? Let's celebrate this.
Your
show is in syndication like Oprah's was.
Yeah.
You have a big audience. You're on mostly the Fox network, right?
On Fox mostly, but I'm on other networks too, and we're in 52 countries, and the show is doing well, but I mean, it's taken all this time.
So why are you not getting Oprah-style money? Why are you not?
I am not Oprah.
No, seriously, forget Oprah. Why are you not getting that kind of syndicated money? I imagine Ellen DeGeneres gets good money.
But that's not Oprah money. That's good money. Say that's not Oprah money.
It isn't? Ellen DeGeneres doesn't get Oprah money?
Well, Oprah's a billionaire. I don't know. I don't follow the billionaires.
You.
Are you a billionaire?
Wait a second. No.
Exactly.
But wait a second. When you go into a contract negotiation, you have to look at what did Oprah get from King World. You have to look at what Ellen DeGeneres is making, what Rosie O'Donnell made.
Everything's being taken into account. Believe me, But I must say this to you. After this because we're in season 4 right now, it has taken 4 seasons for me to, for instance, write my first book since being in TV. This is my 6th book. It has taken 4 seasons for me to finally get my wig line up and going. We're putting the finishing touches on Wendy
Williams'
hair.
But forget that. I'm talking about the TV business. Forget the wigs. Forget the books. Forget all the other stuff.
Everything takes a beat, and I'm not starving.
So you went in. And
I'm not starving.
So you went in. You went in and had to make a contract.
And I'm not homeless.
You had to make a contract negotiation. Okay. In other words, they wanted to sign you up for 3 more years. You're really in the driver's seat in that situation, aren't you?
You could say.
Because guys like David Letterman and Jay Leno, I'm talking about the business of broadcasting now.
Yes.
Guys like David Letterman and Jay Leno work for a network. They get a paycheck, even though it's a healthy one.
Yes.
When you're in syndication, you own your own program.
You could say I'm in the catbird seat.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to celebrate?
I wonder what you're earning. It has to be big.
I do okay, Howard.
Are you still in the same house? Have you bought a bigger house?
No.
Because why? You have a hang-up with money. You will not spend a dime.
No. I live a luxurious life. I mean, I live a luxurious life, but I don't have to live in a house more than what me and the Kevins need, and I don't have to... the years of Negroidian expenditures are virtually over.
What kind of expenditures? What is that?